どうも。4代目とお見受けしますが、今日はこちらに一体どんなご用？
菅井と話がしたい。だが。
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to TTS Xbox Podcast episode 119. 119 episodes, guys, of TTS, and we've been talking that shit all day, every day. The last 2 weeks has been incredible, but 2 days ago, some news dropped. After all of that shit talking from these ponies, what comes around goes around, doesn't it? What goes around comes around. I always keep saying it wrong now for some reason. We're definitely going to be talking about because someone got the ass booted out of SIE. And we're going to talk about it, guys. So much news going on. The past 2 weeks has been insane. Leaks, you name it, the FTC, the CMA stuff. It's going to be incredible. I think the next few weeks is going to be insane. But talking that shit with me is the one and only Durt. What's going on, killer?
Sean, my man, we are at a very interesting time, a great time in the gaming community. And I got to tell you something, man. All of these flip-floppers, all of these guys that left the Xbox brand, look at you now, you stupid fuck.
Just imagine, like, it didn't make sense for some people. We always talk, I know we keep talking about it. If it's a Darkman, and great Darkman, by the way, and TTMS as well. We always talk about it, but I'm like, you know what, Durt. I'm glad they flipped, because that gave us kind of a chance to come in and like kind of take their place. Do you know what I mean? Because they were like the top dogs back then, but we said it 100%. They were never genuine. If they were willing to flip, just all of a sudden, just imagine me and you flipped. Let's say this, for example, this E3 Xbox flopped. It was a disgrace. Imagine we just flipped. Or every single one of the homies and homegirls in the chat will be like, yo, they were full of shit. They were they were using us. They were just using us. And do you know what? It's crazy how these guys managed to do that. But listen, we're gonna have a lot of fun. But like that, before we get into it, bro, do you want to say anything to the homies in the chat?
Hey, just thanks for being here, guys. Love you guys, man. Appreciate everything you guys have done. Let's go.
Let's go, man. Before I get into it, before I give a shout out to the members, can you get these supers played?
Of course, brother. We have Long Live the Black Mamba with the 2. Hold on. We smoking that Jim Ryan pack. TTS, bro. Hold on, sorry. Hold on.
It does got his new phone, so it's like,
I'm sorry.
it's all set up on that.
I was doing something, yeah. The Jim Ryan pack. Adidas 20 with the 10.
What up, homie?
Just wait. Uncle Phil will use COD and Candy Crush revenue and dump more content into Game Pass. And speaking of Candy Crush, don't be shocked if it pops up in Game Pass. Well, what is the free to play? But you saying on the consoles? Yeah, that's definitely possible. That shit pop up on the consoles, bro. But I don't know. Maybe
achievements,
not.
trust me. If they can put achievements in there, people will play that shit.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. So, Star Killer, Lord Star Killer with the 2. What will Reggie do without amazing Jim Ryan? You know what? Last night, people was asking, yo, what Reggie gonna do, man?
What's Reggie gonna say?
Oh, man, I don't know. We'll see Monday. Hey, man, so you listen to the show me. You heard Sugar Cubes trying to flip to that Xbox side. You hear that shit?
It's flip-flopping, Sugar Cubes. What's going on with that, bro?
I don't know what Sugar Cubes trying to flip to that Xbox side, man. They down bad right now, bro. Davey Aranda with the 2. Jim Ryan, you're fired, you son of a bitch. It was me, Austin. It was me all along, you son of a bitch. Primus Gaming, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you for re-upping, bro. Appreciate you, man.
100%. Let me give a shout out to Lord Starkiller for gifting 5 TTS memberships, guys. Make sure you guys give him a shout out and use them emojis, player.
They say Sugar Cubes is a pony bot.
Facts, bro. He is a pony bot. Now, let me give a shout out to the members. We got Raiden Blade, Max City Entertainment, Stanley Franco's, Chicken Eye 210, Top Notch, Aya, Remy, Doggy Dog 420, Zigger, Windows 79, The Hoodoo Kubini Gaming, Duke Togo, X Cylinder, Umit Kumar, Meet the Cheetah, The Lazy Otaku, J Evans, GG Intellect, JW Universe, Dragonheart Yorby. Shout out to Dragonheart Yorby. I seen some shit on Twitter, like some guys were doing some scams or some shit.
Oh man,
Uh,
that's crazy. I don't
that's
know much
crazy,
about that, but that shit is crazy, ain't it? Sean?
another PlayStation dude, is it? Apparently.
Yep.
So yeah,
I
fuck
think
them.
so. Yeah.
Evan Herf, Vaping Raider, Sarah Grant, Mo B, C4 Scales, The Blue One, Zodiac, Bizzle G, Big Boy Mike, Ozzy, Creed and Eve, Jonas Tadal, Rave Ray, Treybone, 408, Tom Weldon, General Spartan, Unknown Soldier, Shows Shady, Iron Mike 404 Gaming, Reign of the Hurt Elbow Gamer, Brian Gilbert, Smitty Smith, Dusty, Little Larry, Big Mad Mo, PlayStation Destruction, Rich Seriku, Emmanuel 1, Platonos J, Max 380, Delhi Warrior, Sarcastic Taurus JR, Magnum Westward, Darth Kermit, Kong the Kong, 706 Gamers, Sanchez Gaming, Abdul 114, George Moore, Nemesis the God, AB, Relski, Bellatone, Aussie Fan 80, Joey Kraken, Wolf, Gogapo, Jonathan, Dola Knight, Fortobro 117, 1-2 Games, Cool Bro, Hail Hydra, Mine 5, Joe Bailey, Mark Smith, Rere, Amal Kafiji, Hector the Macho Man, The Mechanic, Recess, Scratch Acid, Trace Town, Adidas 20, Spoony Love, Boss Red 77, Victor Motherfucking Click, Hassan Abuzai, Zena, Abiya Israel, Mark 2060, Hyro, Onyx the God, Suffer the Pain, Squiggles, Fons Hodgins, Soy Time Mangs, J Subs, Panic is Boss, Coca Lord Star Killer, Long Live the Black Mamba, Chargasm, Raging Cajun, Carl Weed, Guyam Shock, Gummy Hernandez, Bunty, Reggie Lee, G Stab, Toolman, 55, Lawrence Davenport, Javier Obadeo, Hotspot, Why So Serious, Light Money, Mr. Eldrick, Chia Walker, Chigai J, The Angry Therapist, Mag Bum Gums MBG, Maurice Branch, Kendrick Star, Dick Griggity, Chill Collis, and the awesome Justin March. Shout out to the TTS members, guys. And let me give a shout out to you guys in the chat. Now, before we get into it, I think we got one or two more super chats.
Yeah, let me get these few, bro. G Stealth with the 2 to all the flip flop and ponies. I hate you. Absolutely, G Stealth. Primus Gaming with the 2 ding dong. The bitch is dead. TTS my bots. Oh man, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. Amir Alpha is the Alpha
Alpha
G. You say it better than me. Member for 15 months. I'm mad. Reggie, I miss Jimbo memes. Hope he announces something new before he retires. Day 1 on PC would be great. Hey, yo, I still got a few months to use them crying Jim Ryan memes, though, bro.
We're going to use them for 2024, bro. Trust me.
Right. You know what? You know, right, son? Because think about all the PlayStation immediate future is him.
Yes, so next 4 years.
Yeah, the next facts. You know what, Sean? You right. I'm still using that shit for the next 4 years, bro. You right.
100%. But let me just write down this timestamp, bro. Now, this was a crazy day, crazy morning, crazy night for you guys in the States. I was sleeping because it was like 3 a.m. in the morning for me. Would have been like 10:30 for you guys or something. Woke up and I seen about 6-7 DMs. I'm like, what the hell has happened now? Because last week, if you guys remember, listen, guys. Week before that, the Xbox leaks happened.
Right.
That shit was crazy. That was just a week before, bro. And I felt like that was on a Tuesday and this was on a Wednesday. So when I looked at the 6-7 DMs, all I said, Jim's gone, Jim's fired, Jim's this, Jim's done. Laughing out loud from all the homies and that. Went on Twitter, like you said, when you get the DMs, you want to check on Twitter as well. Bloomberg, Jason Schreier, oh shit!
Well, Jason Schreier is usually right. I know he opponent, but he's usually on point.
I don't care for Jason Schreier, like that, but he does his work.
And
I was like, oh shit, what's going on here? I clicked the link there. And this is what I seen play. I was looking at this shit. I had to make sure, is this legit? Is this the real Jason? Clicked on his link. It's the real deal. Now, there, the guys in the chat, look at the screen there. Read out to the homies and say what happened. Tell them what happened.
Breaking PlayStation boss Jim Ryan is stepping down. 2 sources tell Bloomberg News. And not too long after this, Sean, it was official, bro.
That's right. Now, people are coming out trying to defend this, trying to damage control this. We know exactly what's happening. Straight up. Let me remove this. We know exactly what happened. I don't listen. First of all, when we get into this topic, we don't condone anyone like celebrating someone gets fired. We don't do that. But the amount of shit talking you ponies were doing when Bonnie Ross got her ass out of there because of family stuff, and maybe she did get pushed out as well. The amount of shit talking you guys were doing when Bonnie Ross was happening. Joseph Staten as well, Staten, him as well. Don't forget that there. He got pushed out. It's the Xbox don't know what they're doing. They're losing leadership left, right, and center. Don't forget that. So that's why we're gonna talk shit. And let's keep it real there. Since this ABK deal got announced, Jim Ryan's been crying like a bitch. And along that, he's made PlayStation look like a bitch. Imagine telling your top tier studios like Naughty Dog, Sony Santa Monica, Sucker Punch, telling them punk ass bitches, listen, when it comes to Call of Duty, not our best studios can compete against a game like Call of Duty. Not one of them studios can make a game like Call of Duty on that level. How would that make you feel before we get into the other stuff? Dude, you're the number one studio for PlayStation.
Facts.
Naughty Dog is the number one studio. I don't care what they say. I know Insomniac is killing it now, but the PlayStation 3, the reason why that took out is because of Naughty Dog. Uncharted games, Last of Us, that was the shit. But imagine telling them that, listen, you can't compete, you can't make a game on that level. We will never ever recover as well. That's what he said. But imagine that you're the number one studio for PlayStation, and you're looking on Twitter, you're looking at the FTC documents and the CMA documents. You think, what? Why is he saying this for? Look at this shit. We're the number one studio. We've been keeping PlayStation afloat, and our CEO is saying this about us. How would that make you feel, Playboy?
That would make me feel terrible. Like, hold on, man. Wait a minute. I mean, I know they're a third party, but we're the bread and butter over here, man. How dare you do us like this? You know what I'm saying? How dare you just kind of discredit us like this? We put in work, man. We made some great franchises, Uncharted, The Last of Us. We did some great things, man. And even like Sony Santa Monica with the God of War franchise, you know, all of the other studios, Sucker Punch with Infamous and some other stuff, and all this dude is out there crying for a third party. That would make me feel like shit, bro.
100%, bro. You gotta understand, all of the when it comes to the FTC news, there was so much going on with this thing. But a lot of people are trying to damage control this, which we will get there. We will get to that point. Don't worry about it. We're gonna be TTSing. But it was crazy to me to see this news just drop out of the blue when the ABK deal is coming to a closing. Isn't that convenient there? It's coming to a closing. After all of that shit talking, after saying that we will never ever, if Microsoft owns Call of Duty ABK, we will never recover. PlayStation would never recover. Imagine saying all of that shit about the PlayStation brand to trying to stop or block the deal when it comes to the ABK. All of a sudden, the deal is going through. All of a sudden, we've seen what's been going on with PlayStation. The last two showcase has been pure dog shit. This year alone has been pure dog shit. They announced more they announced more hardware than games this year. There, imagine that shit. There, who's talking about PlayStation VR 2?
Not a soul, Sean.
Who's talking about that dog shit PlayStation Portal? I know I've seen people capping for that shit because apparently it's getting sold out.
No, ain't nobody talking about that shit, bro.
Imagine announcing earbuds that's only exclusive to the PlayStation Portal. You can't use your own JBLs. You can't use your Apple AirPods on that dog shit PlayStation Portal. Imagine that shit, Durt. Now people are here talking that shit. People are here having fun. Jim Ryan's killed it. He's set everything up. He's doing it. The games have been amazing. I'm gonna say one thing and one thing only. I'm gonna play this clip from Jim Ryan.
Enough from me. We're gonna have the games do our talking.
PlayStation.
That's it.
Jim Ryan, what games are you talking about? Spider-Man swing to the left? Cha-cha-cha? What's coming out in 2024? You talking about games, let the games do the talking, bitch? You took a dive. And all he got this year when it comes to first party is Spider-Man. What's he talking about there? Let the games do the talking.
Third
Please
party
tell
games, I
me,
guess.
baby steps?
He said, Jamie Brown said he talking about baby steps and foam stars.
Foam stars. I got something for that there. You're gonna laugh. You did. Tell me. How crazy is it to see Jim Ryan? I tell you straight, I personally think he got pushed out. And don't get me wrong, his job is hard. We know when you're the CEO, it's a difficult job. Traveling around, definite. The motherfucker looks at 65, but bitch is only younger than Phil Spencer.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. He do look much older.
If he thinks this guy's had a hard job, imagine Phil Spencer when he took over the Xbox One generation from that dog shit Donny D. Taking over a bad generation. People were upset. The morale was down when Phil Spencer was taking over because they put all the heart into the Xbox One launch. And all of that negative news, the execution was not right. They had some great ideas, which everybody just does it now, digital, Alexas, you name it, all of that bullshit. But the execution was wrong at the time. But it was crazy. Phil had to pick up his team, build a team up. We heard about Terry Myerson wanted to close Xbox division down. What is the point of having this division open? He went through the battles. He built his team up. 10 years it's gonna be 10 years next year. 10 years in the making. After all of that shit, he took a losing generation and managed to switch that around and make Xbox once again really popular and make people talk about Xbox in a positive way. You did. Imagine taking a winning generation. We always talk about Donny D. People love giving Donny D credit. And don't get me wrong, Donny D had some great ideas. But the execution was dog shit. Let's keep it buck. But he took a Peter Moore generation. He took the baton and he went with the Peter Moore. He took straight after him. So that was an easy gem for him. It was comfortable. Someone's playing fireworks outside, bro. But,
yeah, I hear.
Yeah. It'd be them kids again. I'm gonna go after them motherfuckers. But remember last year?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah. But look at that. He took a winning generation. Philip took a losing one and managed to make his way to the top. Microsoft CEO gaming. And you think his job is easy there? You think it's not? You think is this a walk in the park for Phil after all of them years? Do tell, player. No job is easy.
No, it's not, man. And you know, like I mentioned this last night, Sean, how Phil Spencer inherited a mess. The media was against Xbox, and they still are to this day. The media was against Xbox, and Phil had to rebuild the brand because of Don Matrick, some of his mistakes. Jim Ryan, he got greatness on a platter. The PS4 was a great generation for Sony. They dominated. Those games that released this generation so far, those are Sean Layden games. Now we're about to see this phase 2 of PlayStation. That's Jim Ryan's baby. Listen, we talk about Don Matrick, right? He joined Xbox in 2007. Xbox had great games when Don Matrick first joined Xbox. Those are Peter Moore games. Then, you know, with the Xbox, with the Kinect, that was Don Matrick, bro. And the Kinect was extremely successful.
Yeah, that was dope for the 360.
Yeah, it was extremely successful, but he took his eye off the ball because he forgot about hardcore gamers. He focused more on casuals, and it worked temporarily, but it didn't last forever, obviously. So when Jim Ryan inherited the PlayStation brand was on top. It was doing extremely well. So the sales you see this generation is like we always say, Sean, inertia. People upgraded to the PS5 without thinking twice,
right. Yeah,
without even looking at anything. You know, I always tell the story, Sean, about during the mid 2000s, NBA 2K versus NBA Live, Madden versus NFL 2K. People wouldn't even look at NFL 2K games because they were so used to getting Madden and NBA Live every year. It wasn't until 2K put their games down to $20 and released NFL 2K5 before Madden that people gave it a chance to say, oh shit, this is fire. So you have to somehow change people's mindset. The PS5 is selling because people aren't giving anything else a chance. They had the PS4, the casuals had the PS4. Let me just get the PS5. It's all you gotta do is pay attention to what you see on social media, YouTube. These guys are casuals. These NBA 2K channels, these N-words play 2K only for the most part. But that's their console of choice. Nothing wrong with that. So Jim Ryan inherited something great. So all he had to do was continue what's going on, but he's obviously started changing things, and we will see what happens in the future because these games as a service, that's Jim Ryan. Twerking Hamburger, Concord, the Haven game, that's Jim Ryan. So we're going to see what happens in the future. Now, some PlayStation guys act like they didn't like him, and some of them might not have liked him because he's doing things different for the PlayStation brand. But I think these changes are necessary, man. These changes are necessary because PlayStation, they can't continue to make these games, these super expensive single-player games, they only sell 8 to 10 million. That's just not sustainable in the long run. So Jim Ryan is what he is. I remember Zink and I'm sorry, Dia said Jim Ryan has to go, and Zink was like, no. He tries, let him stay. So he's leaving, obviously. But I'm going to say this. Well, you have to be honest. No console war shit. If you were a PlayStation fan, because I said it last night, if you're a gamer and you look at both brands and their future, if you're going to be honest with yourself, what do you really think? No, don't be a pony. Don't even be an Xbox. Just be a person that's interested in video games, and you compare the future of Xbox and you compare the future of PlayStation. What would you pick? Because, sales don't matter when it comes to that. Because that's all they have is sales. Xbox is still third place. They're third place. Baby steps versus Fable. Yeah, Spider-Man looks good. But what's after Spider-Man? Do Togo. Xbox Game Pass versus $70. Call of Duty for $70 on PlayStation 5. Call of Duty for $10 to $15 per month. Tell me. So that's the real thing that you have to think about. What if a person don't care about brands? Like I said last night, they don't care about how PlayStation is the more popular, but they don't give a shit about that. They want to get into gaming, and they have these two consoles that they're interested in. What's going to make the decision? We got Spider-Man. Okay, I love Spider-Man. Okay, over here we got, a game called Starfield. That looks good. A game called Forza Motorsport. Oh, great. Hellblade 2. Oh, that looks good too. Avowed. That looks great. Fable. Oh, that looks phenomenal. Perfect Dark. Gear 6. Oh, goodness. And what do we have over here? Spider-Man and Wolverine in the future sometime. Oh, okay. That's it. And baby steps and foam stars. Get the fuck.
You had a great point though. You talk about you have to bring something to the table. You got to the perception. You got to change it somewhere. And Phil managed to change that with Game Pass as well. And talking about bringing the games to more places to sort in the dollar. If you're gonna be in it for gaming, be 100%. Put your full foot in and let's go for it. Let's buy this company. We can't do half a step. If you're gonna commit to it, look, he must have showed like Apple's and Google's money. They don't even make games under the top 5 people.
Right.
That is saying something. How much money they're stealing. How much money is in the mobile division. That is saying some shit. They don't even make games, and they're like the top 5. They're in the top 5 or top 6 when it comes to money in gaming. That is crazy, and that's why Phil managed to do that with Game Pass and put the sorting Zella. We need to do this 100%. You have to invest. You have to do it. We can do it with all the cloud tech. With the resources we got, we can do it. In the future, fair plays. We see how it plays out, but we can do it. We got the money. Don't let these smaller companies or let these outside companies come in and jump into the gaming space. Phil Spencer talked about this. He was more worried about Google and Amazon. He wasn't worried about PlayStation because he knew their pockets ain't shit. Let's be real. That's not no disrespect.
Right.
That's 100% legit. They're pocketing shit when it comes to Google and Amazon. That they and Apple as well. They're a big problem. That's a big problem for Microsoft because they can compete on that level. They can go splash out the 10, 15, 20, 25 billion if they wanted to. If they got the balls to do it. We know what happened to Google. As soon as that 7.5 billion happened, they soon ducked.
They, hey Sean, they was like, "Oh, we out of here. We want no part of this. We out. We gone." Let me get these supers. The homie Joey Kraken with the two. Field is McClue, Highlander. There can only be one. I
There
never
only can
saw
be
those
one.
Highlander movies.
I've seen them a long time ago, but I was watching them again recently, but I just got past one. I think so. That's it.
Yeah, I never saw those movies. Justin Boudrin with the Fire Watch Alice video on Reforce Gaming. If Dreamcast guy can survive the internet, anyone can. Yeah, I didn't watch the full video yet, but I did see clips of it. He destroyed Reforce Gaming. But you know, the thing is, I always tell you guys, never try to be cool with ponies, man. Never try to be cool with them. Because when you try to be cool with them, they will turn their back on you and throw you out there. I told you guys I was trying to be cool with ponies. We'll be talking in the DM. Cool. Then these guys will go on Twitter, throw me under the bus. Like, what the fuck? I thought we was, what's up, bro? I thought we was cool. What you doing? Ponies beating my legs in on Twitter because of this person. Like, damn, for real? You throwing me up on the bus like this? Nah, I'm good, bro. like we ain't really friends. I don't know you in real life, so fuck off. Long live the Black Mamba with the two. Jim leaving because he know PlayStation is done. Hey, bro, speaking of that, do you remember that clip I had of Michael Blackson saying, "Dad is dead, he's dead"? Did you see Jerry Rock use that shit?
No, I haven't seen
No,
it.
yeah, he used that clip. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna say PlayStation is dead, but
you gotta look at what's going on with the business model right now.
Yeah, what's gonna happen?
Look what's happening with all these developers getting laid off, bro.
It's bro, it's
crazy.
spooky out. This spooky,
past
bro.
2 weeks is spooky, bro. And don't get me wrong, every company does, takes away people, like lays them off and that. But the Ubisoft, the Epic Games, this is about 4 Activision as well. There's been about 3-4 publishers and laying people off. Fall Guys developer, bro, is like about good 40%, 50% probably of them went.
Yeah, bro. I thought that game was successful. What the hell happened?
I think at least 30% went or something. That's crazy, bro. But we'll definitely talk. The gaming industry changing. They'll get the super chat because you remember we were just talking about it before the show. But get the super chat.
Retro Gamer 89 with the 2. Xbox One. Phil stomped the shit. Is that a dog? What is that? The dog shit. The shit out of Jim Ryan. Okay, I'm sorry. Out of Jim Ryan. That he did.
Fox.
Lord Starkiller with the 5. Jim Ryan, Sony, and the ponies found out the hard way what happens when Microsoft puts their full support behind them. 100% Lord Starkiller.
You can't do that. when they start doing it,
Yo, Starkiller, let me tell you something. We've seen it. Xbox. Do you remember when people was like, no way is Microsoft letting Sony outspend them. No way is Microsoft letting PlayStation do this. You are Microsoft. You are $1 trillion company. How dare you let PlayStation do this? Okay. They heard you. So they're Microsoft. You're right. They're fully behind Xbox now. Now what?
Yeah, they were like, wait a minute.
Hold on, wait.
You can't do that. It's supposed to be organic.
This ain't right. This ain't organic. Y'all said the Xbox. Sean, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
How can y'all let them outbid y'all for this marketing deal? How can y'all let them do this? How can y'all let them do that? Y'all are Microsoft. There's no way in hell y'all should let anybody outspend y'all. They said, okay, you're right. They said, you damn right. We shouldn't let nobody outspend us. And you know what? ZeniMax, come on over here, baby. Oh, 70 billion? That ain't shit. Come on,
Come here, baby. You need some help?
Man,
Come on,
we can make it, baby.
We can make it, baby. Let me put that ring on your finger, player.
Yeah. So y'all were right. They said, you know what, you guys are right. We're about to spend money. We're going to act like Microsoft. We're going to be who we are. We're going to be the monsters that we should be. You're right. D-Skills H-Town 2. Foam Stars is the future of PlayStation. Amazing. Damn. Now, PlayStation, they clearly still have games in development, but it's just like, what's going to happen? Spider-Man's going to be solid, right? Bro, 2024 is looking dry. Dry.
What was crazy though? Like before, I want to show a short tweet. This year was what we were supposed to see Last of Us in 2022. What's his name? Drake. What's his name? That dude's name? Neil.
Oh, the rapper?
Yeah, Neil Druckmann.
He
goes.
I think some of the rapper.
Yeah, I forgot. That guy's weird, but Neil Druckmann, he goes, we'll show more of the game next year. We'll show something next year. But we know what happened. That shit, Bungie goes, put that bitch back in the oven. Ain't ready for it. But we're getting back to Jim Ryan there. The reason why we talking shit, the reason why you talk shit, the reason why people in the chat are talking shit, they've been around for a minute. When we were doing them podcasts, and I know guys in the chat listen to them podcasts, Phil is not the man for the job. Phil needs to get out of there. What has Phil brought you? Sea of Thieves, State of Decay, and Crackdown 3. That was a running joke. That was the running joke in 2018 and early 2019.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'll never forget that, Sean.
I will never forget that. Because PlayStation had a hell of a year, 2018. And that's when things switched. A lot of people switched in 2018. They started to see something different because they were getting the 90 rated games and high 80s were they were like 60 rated games. And fair play, it's understandable. Just imagine this day. Jim Ryan, and look at the way he's taken off. I'll be honest with you. People are saying, oh, he's done a wicked job. I don't think he's done a great job, personally. He took on Sean Layden. Obviously, he was the head of the first party studio, Sean Layden. And the face of PlayStation, obviously, put his face out there as well. And what it was his games. He had them ready. But as soon as Jim Ryan came in, live services games, remastered, director's cut, let's make the movie games. Let's make live services game, buying these small studios. Fair place, you were buying the studios, which they didn't have a choice. They had to buy because every Tom, Dick, and Harry were buying studios and small publishers or big publishers. So that was fine by him. But just imagine this. This is why I say Jim Ryan, he did some things okay, but overall it was not great for him because he had the job for about 4 years max. Imagine Phil Spencer there. He took over what in 2014.
Yep, 2014.
March, April 2014.
Yep.
Imagine Phil had enough of that bullshit. The flying around, traveling, and he finished in early 2019 with Sea of Thieves, State of Decay, and Crackdown 3. People would say Phil was bad for the Xbox generation.
Oh,
he failed. Just imagine he finished in 2019 when Crackdown launched. People would laugh at him.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Jim Ryan has done the same shit. He's made PlayStation look like a bitch. Straight up. Make him look soft. Live services games, remasters and director's cut. He's got other studios coming from outside. Doesn't even own them. Bungie. Bungie's coming in and telling these guys what to do. That's crazy to me. Imagine spending $3.6 billion and you can't say shit to that person.
That's crazy.
They belong to the streets. Imagine that shit there. You can't say nothing. And they're coming to your top tier studios and listen, that ain't right. Put that bitch back in the oven. Your number one studio. That's going to be a problem, bro.
Yeah, man. Just imagine that. Just imagine if, Durt Griggity, if I hired somebody to come and tell Sean and Joey and Devin, look, man, y'all ain't doing y'all shit right. Y'all need to change y'all channels like this, y'all pieces of shit. Durt said y'all lacking. You know what? Yeah, Durt said y'all don't know how to monetize y'all channels properly. Yeah, but like, hold on, man. I've been doing this for a while. F what Dirt's saying. Nah. Like, Devin, this how you should do your content. Ray, this how Durt told you to do your content, you piece of trash. Like, come on, man. And like, imagine like a guy like Sean that's been doing it for a while, that's been pretty successful. Like, Durt, what are you talking about, bro? I'm doing okay. That's under the WBG umbrella. What are you doing? Nah, man. You ain't monetizing your channel properly. Come on, bro. Y'all, Shy, you were feeling some kind of way.
100%.
Like, damn, Durt, really?
Like,
I mean,
really?
I've been doing good. I've been doing good under the WBG banner. But damn. So just imagine telling Naughty Dog. Right. So just imagine telling Naughty Dog, yeah, man. Yeah. No, y'all can't. No, this ain't it. Get out of here, bro.
Yeah, bro, man. What's crazy though? Like, I'll get to that. Don't worry about it. I want to show you something there, and you're gonna laugh.
Durt.
Look at this shit. Let me zoom into Xbox. Zoom in. Bye, Jimbo.
People.
Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up, I remember some punk ass bitches. Most recently, he goes by the name Moonface Guy.
Oh shit.
Mr. Moonface Guy. He was talking that shit. And not only him, other people said, do you know what? I think the time for Phil Spencer is over. The era is over for Phil Spencer. But let me get back to Moonface Guy. I remember this punk ass saying this shit on Twitter in May.
Oh, I remember that.
Redfall. That's when he said that shit.
I remember that, Sean.
Look at this shit. It's time for Phil Spencer to go. Bitch, you think Phil Spencer didn't see that shit from you boys? He knew exactly what you guys were going to say. Yep. He talked about it on Kind of Funny. He's seen all the tweets and the memes making fun out of him. But did Phil leave there?
Nope.
No. He can continue to fight. Continue to play ball. He came out and showed his face. Listen, he could have cancelled that interview with Paris and the boys. But nope, let's face the music. Listen, we effed up. We need to do better. We failed in 2022 when it comes to our first party AAA games. And Redfall, we should have helped him earlier. He came out and owned it like a man there.
Yep.
That's what you're supposed to do. When you're a leader, what do you do there? You lead. You take the hits for your team. When your team fails, do you know what? Guys, I should have looked after you better. I should have helped you in certain areas. Better resources. Next time I'll do better. But as a leader, you come and say, listen, it's my fault. I'll take responsibility. But when it comes to that punk ass, Jim Ryan dancing ass, nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen. I've never seen that guy. Where is he now? Who's fired now? Who's gone now? Jimbo's gone. Phil Spencer's still here killing it. He might be here for another 4 or 5 years, but he's still here killing it. After all of that shit, the shit he's taken over the years, for the past nearly 10 years, he's still here fighting a good fight, putting on a brave face, and managed to turn it around. But Jim Ryan, punk ass, is younger than him. Do you know what's funny? The people say he's older. People say, oh, Jim Ryan's about 65. That's why.
That's how old he looked, though. Seriously, yeah.
That's why he's retiring for. But nope, he's younger than Phil Spencer.
That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy, isn't it? What's going on, Mav? What's good, player?
That's crazy that he's younger than Phil Spencer.
Dudes out here talking about Phil Spencer goals. Now, I want to mention something. I want to bring something up. Just an analogy. It might be shit, but it is what it is. You know, when you get people that's talking about something, you're like, it's like me. Imagine me saying something to you there. Yeah, there, you should, when it comes to your house, you know, make sure, look, it's dirty here. It doesn't look right here. There. Look at your mattresses. Look at yourself. Look at that Jake, the piece of shit. He's always pissing in that corner like he did a couple of weeks ago in that room. And then you come to my house. Shit on the floor. Paper everywhere. My bed sheets are everywhere. No toilet paper all over the floor. My dog is pissing everywhere. You'd be like, yo, first of all, get your house sorted. Before you talk about my house, check your own house first of all.
Right.
You heard of that saying there?
Yeah.
Look into your own shit.
Right.
Before you critique or talk about somebody else.
Yep.
And look what's happened to your ponies. Your eyes was off the ball. You were talking that shit. Talking about Phil Spencer and Xbox all day, every day. But you forgot what happened. You forgot what was the reality. That your boy Jim Ryan ain't it anymore.
He ain't it,
PlayStation is looking like shit. You did. Get the super chat before we continue.
TTS, bro. Dolan Knight with the 2 foam stars. Original idea of PlayStation. 9 out of 10. IGN. This is original. Great. I remember when they, I think it was IGN was reviewing the showcase, the PlayStation showcase, and somebody was like, "Yo, man, Foam Stars, ooh, that game looks incredible." I mean, you know, to each his own, right? To each his own. But come on, bro. Stop. Stop it. Oh shit, Sean gone, y'all.
I'm here. No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
I'm just bringing up that OT shit. Just looking at it.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
No, but this is crazy, man. Listen, Marvel's been talking that shit. I've been listening to him on Pong today as well. Got halfway through. He's been talking that shit. It's a different ball game. And I like it. I know people will make excuses. I'm not saying Jim Ryan. Look, Jim Ryan's been around for a minute. 30-something years. He's done a great job. Phil's been around about 30 years as well. But when he out there, they've been around for a minute there. when you're the CEO of gaming, it's not easy. You got to make the deals. But what was crazy that all of the narratives these guys created in in the PlayStation 4 generation, Phil's been taken away. Yakuza games, Persona games, going to Square Enix, trying to make them deals. Final Fantasy games are going to be coming soon as well. Yakuza games are dropping day and day. Persona 5, Persona 6, whatever you want to call it, probably going to be dropping day and day. Slowly but surely, you're taking all of the weapons. What PlayStation had, these guys were capping for them games. These guys were calling them first party games, if you remember that.
Yep.
They were calling these first party games, but slowly but surely, Phil, Sarah Bond, and the rest of the team have been slowly but surely taking away their pieces. What did they say about 3 years ago? That Kojima would never, ever work with Xbox. He's too loyal to the PlayStation brand. What did Phil Spencer and his team do, Durt?
Hey, at the end of Xbox E3 2022, who showed on screen? He said, "Thank you, Peel." When Kojima showed up and said, "Thank you, Peel," bro. And, you know, that E3 was average because they only did the 12-month thing.
Yeah.
But that really got to. Oh, come on. Who is this? Get this party out of here.
What a trash podcast is this?
Not seeing
Naseem Raja, you piece of shit. You're probably a Pakistani as well, like me. Get your punk ass out of here. But it will be a Pakistani as well, like me.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah,
Punk.
well, Coach was like, "Thank you, Peel." Hey, bro, you know what was up. You know,
what's this new timeout? 86K or some shit.
Who?
Have you seen the new timeout for, was it YouTube? You can time people out like 24 hours, 5 seconds.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that. 86K.
Someone did 86K. Oh, shit.
86,000 seconds. Hey, Zeke turned them off for 86,000 seconds.
Yo. That's a good way of doing it, isn't it? Let's time them out.
Bro. Oh, that's 24 hours. Okay. No, 86,000 seconds. Oh, my God, bro.
That's awesome, now, bro.
Onyx with the 2. Sean, you look like Wednesday Dad Gomez Adams. Oh, man, what are you talking about, you, Sean?
I got no idea who that is.
86,000 seconds.
Yo.
That is funny, bro.
Now, let's talk about the Defense Force. The one and only. I don't know. I'm bringing it up anyway. There, look at this shit here.
Oh, my God.
You PlayStation dudes love talking about Xbox. Love talking about Phil Spencer. But like I said, you forgot. Your eye was off the ball. You should look at your own house. There, read out to the homies and I'll scroll down slowly but surely.
This podcast. If only Jim had retired after he launched a console with no first-party games. If only he had sold less consoles than last gen. If only he had admitted that the console may shut down due to low sub numbers. What? What? If only he didn't beat previous hardware and software numbers. If only he had expanded Sony's IPs into movies and series space the way Phil did with Halo. If only the Last of Us series and Twisted Metal series had the low viewing numbers of Halo. If only he spent more time on podcasts rather than working. If only his games did not win Game of the Year. If only he left Sony on his knees instead of thriving at pole position. If only he lied and did not launch videos. If only he did that, he would be loved by the Xbox community. Pity he didn't know how to lose. Boy, if you don't shut your goofy ass up.
This is the shit I'm talking about, bro. These dudes
Oh
are in
my
damage control mode.
God. What?
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Sean,
You
what
see
is
this
wrong
shit,
with
guys?
these guys, man? What is wrong with them?
They know, bro, what's going on. They're not ready for it. Stick to your old sales. Honestly, keep sticking to them. Straight up. It's
This is
crazy to me,
unfreaking
man. To
believable.
see these dudes keep putting out these tweets and excellent reading there. They're giving you credit. Awesome. Guys, real talk. Jim Ryan, I'll be honest, I wish he stayed on because we used to love talking shit about him. But him stepping down, it sounds sus to me. Let's be real. ABK deals happening. He made PlayStation look like shit. Hardware left, right, and center. Let's be real. That dog shit PlayStation Pro's coming out because that's the real PlayStation 5. The one that's launched in 2020. That's the PlayStation 4.5. Looking into the future, live services games. Looking into the future, TV shows and movies.
Wow.
Looking into the future when he said, you punk ass ain't enough anymore. 10 and 20 ain't enough anymore. Jim Ryan is a businessman, but you guys did not like him. He was only here for 4 years. Less than 4 years, he's out. He didn't do shit. He took a PlayStation 4 generation and just rode with it. Spider-Man's a sequel. God of War's a sequel. Whore of the Mountain's a sequel. And do you know what's crazy there? You're not going to believe this there.
What's that?
I want to show you something and you're going to laugh, bro. Baby Steps. Reveal trailer. Do you know what they're saying about that there?
What?
They're saying it's the nominated for the best reveal in Golden Love Stick Awards.
And what awards?
The Golden Joysticks Awards. Babe Step is nominated for the best reveal at the Golden Joystick Awards.
Bro.
You that there?
Yes, I'm there. What Baby Steps nominated? Come on, man. What the hell is going on?
What the hell is going on, bro? Oh shit! What's this thing about Tupac?
Tupac.
They're saying they arrested a man on suspicion of murder for Tupac drive-by shooting. They're saying,
Man.
yeah, it is what it is.
Whatever.
Yeah, no, that's crazy to me. Like, damn, man, before we like transition. No, do you know, I want to show you one more thing. I want to show you one more thing there. Let's talk about who's last man standing. You see this shit?
Oh, yeah.
Last man standing. Still here talking that shit. Still here repping the brand. What's happened to the PlayStation? They didn't gone. House is gone. Now the next one. Who's that? Punk ass Jim Ryan's gone.
See,
You know what was funny there? I remember that. You know that Sony Prophet guy? You know that meme that with the Grim Reaper knocking on the door and taking each person out?
yeah.
He had Phil Spencer and these guys next, but only to find out that Jim Ryan was next.
Right.
I think I might have the receipt on that.
I gotta be honest, Sean. It's just funny at this point because man, like I was saying last night, just 3-4 months ago, these guys are saying fire Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer, you know, I put up on my video, there was somebody that said Phil Spencer's the worst thing ever.
That's right.
You know, back in the day, this guy said Xbox is the worst thing to happen to gaming. And it's unbelievable, man, because I would not say that about Nintendo or PlayStation. You know, I'm not a fan of Nintendo at all. But I respect what they have done for the gaming industry. I do like PlayStation more than Nintendo, but we also respect what they did for the gaming industry. How can you sit there and look at Xbox and not respect what they have done for the gaming industry? How can you not respect having the balls to say, you know what, we need to put broadband in this box? Yes, I know broadband is not something that's normal right now, or that's something that everybody has right now. But trust us, broadband is the key to internet gaming, not DSL or putting your phone cord into the damn your Dreamcast. That's not it. You need to be able to talk. You need to be able to have a good experience. People look at broadband like, what? How about putting a hard drive in your console? I thought, Sean, I told you the story when I saw the Xbox. I was like, not interested. Not interested in the Microsoft console. But the more I started to see about it, I said, it has a hard drive inside, and you can rip music from your CDs and put it on your console. Then you don't need your CD. You can just play it. What? That was so futuristic to me. NBA 2K, NFL 2K, y'all can actually see highlights from the first half. On the PlayStation, they just showed screenshots. On the Xbox, they showed the actual plays. I was like, what? That Xbox blew me away with innovation, just like Mitchie Pooh said. They took a gamble on innovating the industry. Oh, I was getting to achievements. I was getting to wireless control. I was getting to all of that. I'm still in the Xbox generation, the original Xbox. I ain't even in the Xbox 360 generation yet, bro. So then, when you get to the Xbox 360 generation, like you guys just said, bro, the Xbox 360, like I told you guys, was the first console I bought on launch. I'll never forget that night. It was a small GameStop in Melvindale, Michigan. It was about 20 of us in there. Took that shit home. Wow, wireless controller.
Yep.
I didn't even know what achievements was at first.
I didn't know.
I was like, what is Game Square? What the hell is this? Okay, cool. But I thought it was cool when one popped up. Boop! I was like, oh, that's pretty sweet. I don't know what it is, but that's fire. Then eventually I learned what it was. Then I say, man, this shit is cold. Then, like you guys said, online gaming was fire. With the 360, it came out the box ready for Xbox Live. And then they added party chat. Come on, man. Cloud say, hey, fun speculation. Let me tell you what happened the other day. I had just got my Xbox Series S 1 terabyte edition, right? My wife used to play Zuma, that puzzle game on the 360.
Right.
She would still play occasionally on my 360 we have in my bedroom. I say, look at this, baby. Zuma. She's like, oh, on the big TV? Let me see. Bruh, Cloud saved her shit. Where she last stopped, bro. I was crazy, like, oh, damn. Like, how crazy. And she ain't played it in a while. You know what I'm saying? Years. As soon as we booted it up, Cloud saved. I say, how can you deny Xbox? Hey, Jimmy Brown, gamer tags, period. Remember in the original Xbox generation, you had just a gamer tag, bro. I remember some of my friends had their gamer tags, but on PlayStation 2, it was different. You would have a gamer tag on Madden. Then you go to another game, it'll be a different gamer tag. You can change the gamer tag. Xbox is smart enough to say, no, you just need one identity to just go through all games. I'm telling you, bro. So for people to sit here and say they didn't innovate, they didn't bring anything to the gaming industry, you can just kiss my ass because you're full of shit. Even though, like I said, even though I'm not a fan of Nintendo, I would never sit here and say they didn't bring anything to the gaming industry. I would not sit here and say PlayStation didn't add value to the gaming industry. I wouldn't say that because that's not true. And for people to say, I don't care how much you hate Xbox, for you to say they brought nothing to the gaming industry is a lie. And those same people that say that, they trying to platinum shit. Oh, look at my trophy list. Your trophy list, huh? Okay. Okay. Oh, Jeremy Brown, smart delivery. Oh my! Remember to start. See you guys in the chat are fire. Quick resume works so much, bruh.
It's awesome.
Quick
bro.
resume at first it worked pretty good, but sometimes there'd be some issues with it. The shit works amazing now. Even a game like NBA 2K, that's an online game. That shit, quick resume, bro. Smart delivery. How can we forget that?
Yo, buzzword. They kept saying it's a buzzword. Only to find out when they came to the PlayStation 4 to the PlayStation 5 game, people were saying you gotta do this. What Marvel's Avengers? Do you remember what they had to do with that game?
Sure, I still got that receipt, bro.
Oh shit!
I still got that receipt of everything you had to do. Hello.
To pull up your saves.
Yeah, but I swear I still got that receipt.
Yeah, you get it while I'm
I don't
talking
know
that
what
shit.
KOTOR is in though. That's not
Yo,
the thing.
it's crazy to me. I remember this, and it's the same shit. Smart delivery, it's the same shit. But when these dudes found out exactly what was the difference when it came to the PlayStation 4 to the PlayStation 5 transition versus the X and the Xbox One to the Series X's, it was totally different, bro. Xbox is always ahead of the game. Their software is incredible. Let's keep it 100. When it comes to software, it's incredible. Like quick resume, we wouldn't expect quick resume. What is quick resume?
Right.
Bro, you have 8-9 games cycled. Smart delivery, that's awesome. Put that shit in, and the Xbox will recognize it if it's Series X, S, or it's an Xbox One copy. Simple as. No need to buy a $60 version or a $70. Put that bitch in. No separate cases. Not 2 games. One game, put it in. It just works.
It just works.
It just works.
I can't find this shit. I got too many fucking screenshots.
That's what they were saying, guys.
Yeah, man.
That's what they were saying. I remember these dog shit podcasts saying that. Cloud gaming as well. Even though Sony kind of started it, bro, Xbox is pushing it. But there's more and more there's more and more key players in the cloud division now, so it's more difficult right now. But at the time, Xbox has always done something incredible, no matter what. But the dudes out here, what Durt talks about, like they don't give Xbox any credit. Them guys are full of shit. They just want Xbox to be gone because they love PlayStation that much. They will never give them any credit. Trust me, every game that comes out, like if it's Starfield, Hi-Fi Rush, they won't give them credit. But when Redfall comes out, Xbox, that's what Xbox does best.
Yep.
A 60 rated game. Game Pass fodder. Phil Spencer does it again. But as soon as the other ones come out, they don't say jack shit. Phil didn't make that game.
Yep. Yeah, it's too much shit.
It's too much to find it. But I got something for you. You're there. Unbelievable. I just found out Jim Ryan, his next game. Do you want to see what his next game is?
Yeah, let me see, bro.
This is his next game. He's going in the pipeline.
Hey, people are hilarious. Days numbered. That's a funny shit, man.
Yo, man, Jim Ryan's going out on the high, bro.
Hey, Marvin Jr. with the 2 MBG doing denture ads on his show now. Oh shit, man! Come on, man.
Come on, Playboy. Come on, Playboy.
Oh man, that's
oh
funny.
Shit! Another Jim Ryan game is leaked. Do you want to see this as well, there?
Yeah, man. People are hilarious, bro.
Yo, Jim Ryan's leaving on the high.
People
He's
are
leaving on the high.
That's funny.
Oh man, this 1 year as well, isn't it? This guy's done this.
The last. I like that one better than the abandoned one. The last of Jim.
The last of Jim. That's where I stole that shit from.
That's good.
Yo, this shit's hilarious, bro. Absolutely hilarious, man. Bro, I knew we'll talk about this for 1 hour, and there's so much to unpack from Jim Ryan. Tiny end of it. Listen,
hey, but to be honest, we still ain't really talk about it. Like, why you think he got? So, well, you said you feel that he got pushed out. I believe.
Go on. You go for the first. Go on.
Of course, this is just me guessing. I believe there was there was some pressure because I do believe there was some pressure. Why there was pressure, I'm not sure. Because everybody, see, these ponies are stupid because all of them are saying, oh, well, it's selling. The PS5 is selling. It's more to it than that, man. It's more to it than that. Jim Ryan, his plan, you never know what happened. We was talking about the Bungie stuff earlier, bro. That might have morale down at all of PlayStation Studios. Because think about it. Deviation Games pretty much canceled. They're not first party, but they were a partner doing a first party game for PlayStation. That game's pretty much canceled. Now we're starting to see stuff with Star Wars, KOTOR. Then Gorilla is doing some multiplayer stuff. People forget about that. They're doing some multiplayer stuff. Naughty Dog is doing multiplayer stuff. It's just like, I don't know, man. Maybe he was pushed out. Maybe he was, like some people say he was pushed out because he didn't block the ABK deal. Maybe his emails pissed off some higher ups at Sony. Who knows, man? But I mean, maybe it is true. He wants to stop doing this. He's too much travel. Who knows the truth? But at the end of the day, if Phil Spencer was to retire right now, say Phil Spencer 100% retire, like no other reason, Xbox still wanted him to stay, but he retired. Do you know how ponies would be going crazy right now? Xbox kicking him to the curb. It's over. The box is over for these bots. So I'm thinking, hey, yo, Mav, I really think the future is looking spooky. We just said the few games dropped this generation were PS4 games, with the exception of Ratchet and Clank. But Ratchet and Clank ain't shit. It's about the 10th Ratchet and Clank game, and Returnal was really a high quality AA game.
How much did that Ratchet and Clank sell for? I mean, 1 million. That's it.
Yeah, like 1 million.
Yeah, that's them are great numbers, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, the budget might not have been that much, so it might have been okay. Right? Returnal was a high quality AA game. So all the other games were PS4 games, and I really feel their roadmap is really terrible, bro. They showed the few games they showed at the showcase this year. We know Spider-Man, fair game, CGI trailer. That game is at least 2-3 years away. Concord, at least 2-3 years away. Like, what's happening? What's going on? We were supposed to see factions this year. We're not seeing it anymore.
That's right.
What's happening? Maybe the PlayStation brand is going through some shit that nobody knows. Like, we don't know, I should say. Maybe they're going through more turmoil than people realize. Now, this is just me speculating. Maybe Jim Ryan just wanted to retire because the pressure was too much. Maybe he was pushed out. Maybe he's fired and they said, you know what? Just go ahead and resign. Who knows? But now that like the guy's taking his spot is a mobile guy, so we'll see what happens, man.
Before we get into another topic, I would say this. Over the years, he's been we believe in generation. Took a dog shit on PlayStation. Do you remember that article from IGN? Xbox is ripping away our next gen from us or something like that. Said.
Yep.
Everything Jim Ryan did when Xbox was being upfront. 1 to 2 years. What happened? Jim Ryan came out. We believe in generation. All of the lies. Who plays old games? What are they doing? They put it on the PlayStation Plus.
Yep.
On the subscription, play your old games on the service and that.
Yep.
Jim Ryan understood like the future for future for gaming is a different ball game right now. Netflix is coming into it now. Amazon's coming into it. You got big key players are coming into this gaming space, and they have more money. They have more money than PlayStation. Some of these big companies, and when they were seeing what Microsoft is doing, buying these publishers, not 1 billion publishers, not 2 billion, 7 to 70 billion dollars. He's looking at this and shit, man. I've been in PlayStation for 30 plus years. I was dominating Europe. I became the CEO of everything, the full PlayStation. But looking at this, we just can't compete. Tried his best to block the ABK deal. Made PlayStation look so weak. Tried his best, failed at that. Trying to make more money for PlayStation, live services games. let's be real, most PlayStation dudes don't give a shit. Hopefully they get the casuals, but nope. Most PlayStation dudes, the hardcore guys, the bubble we in, they don't give a shit. They want them single player bangers, quote unquote, they talked about.
Yep.
Jim Ryan said to them punk ass bitches, them same bitches that want them over the shoulder third person games with a kid or some shit with a bow and arrow. You ain't enough. You guys ain't enough. You claim you want them games. You don't buy these games. That's a problem there. He's looking at the future and the way Microsoft is moving and these other companies are moving. Shit, how do we compete with this? Do you know what? I tried my best. Let me take the L. Either I'll step down before it goes to shit. Or maybe people in Sony was like, do you know what, Jim Ryan? I don't like the way you're moving, bro. I don't like the way you done certain things. Before you, Sean Layden, when he was the head of first party, he was doing some great stuff. Games were coming out, AAA games were coming out, but all of a sudden, our main studio, it's been over 3.5 years. Where is Factions? That game, that multiplayer aspect should have launched with the game. It's been 3 years in the making. Where is Ghost of Tsushima? Where is the new first party games? What happened to Days Gone in 2019? What is that studio doing? Have they just become a remake, a porting studio? Nixus, you acquired Nixus for PC. That's understandable. That's a great buy. That was
a great pickup, right?
A great pickup. But looking at all of the studios, none of them games from 2019 to 2020 have dropped a game. The only games that's come out, remember this very carefully. Guys in the chat, listen to this very carefully. And you BDI ponies, you listen to this very carefully, you punk bitches. Do you remember they said they're going to make DLC for God of War 2018?
Yeah.
And what did they say about that expansion?
They
It's
canceled.
too good. It's too good and it's too big for a DLC.
Yeah.
They turned that game into a full game. Dope game. I enjoyed the game God of War. So that was a DLC expansion turned into a full game. Spider-Man there. Miles Morales punk ass. You tell me straight, that game is DLC, but what did they do? They kind of turned that into kind of a full game.
Yep.
That's what they did. This is what they're doing. They're getting the DLC games, the games that are supposed to be DLC, and turning them into full games. And if that wasn't worse, if that was not enough, what did they do? Let's drop director's cut. Let's make remakes of The Last of Us. 4 games there. I think it's 3 to 4 games Last of Us has been out now. PlayStation 3, 4, PlayStation 5, and PC. That's what they're doing right now. So maybe Sony's looked at them, you know what, we don't like the way you're moving. Where are the new games? That's a problem. Them other games, you kind of got away with it because they were DLC expansions made into sequels.
Right.
But now, where are the big AAA games? You look at Xbox, we talk about the future of Xbox. The variety of games Xbox has right now, it's not only Halo, Gears, and Forza. That was a running joke. That's all when people used to talk about Halo, Gears, and Forza, guys, you guys are maybe new to the community. That was a running joke. Because that was the only games that were scoring well, getting good reviews on Metacritic, and people were praising them games, kind of, in that sense. Now, you're looking at Hellblade 2, Avowed, Indiana Jones, Elder Scrolls is becoming exclusive. The new Gears of War, Forza, Fable, Grounded's come out. Like, look at the different games that's coming out from Xbox right now. They can take so much risk in a different level where the other companies like PlayStation is playing it safe. No. Make a remake or make a sequel to that game. Because that game sells 10 million, 15 million.
Yep.
That's where the problem lies. And I think Sony's looking at this, and maybe people in the upper hand are looking, do you know what, Jim? It's not working. You're trying to do these live services games. They're getting pushed back. Where are these first party games that are supposed to sell every 3-4 years? We're waiting on these games, but it's not happening. So I think he got pushed out, even though the job would have been hard. I think he got pushed out and said, Jim, you ain't it. The ABK deal effed us up big time. You made us a worse deal. Phil was giving you all the games for
that's a good point.
3 to 10 years. Now you've only got Call of Duty out of that deal. So imagine all of the failures in that sense. I'm saying, like, looking at that, and this 18 months with the ABK deal was not a joke. You put Sony on the map. You exposed Sony, and Xbox got exposed as well. When Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond were talking about that in the courts, PlayStation does this, PlayStation does that to make Xbox look smaller. How do you think some of the guys be like, oh shit, they're talking shit about PlayStation? What are the media gonna be running with? It exposed PlayStation. The way they do the deals is brutal, and I respect PlayStation for that. They should be doing that, and I want Xbox to do the same. Be brutal. Take away the games like Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones was a multiplayer. What did Phil say? Bitch, take that away from the PlayStation 5. I want that exclusive because they did the same with Spider-Man.
Yep.
Phil had enough of this shit. And I know guys were saying Phil is always about kumbaya. At one point, I really do believe Phil wanted to unite all gamers at one point. But the way Sony was moving and some of the deals they were making, Phil was saying, shit, man.
All right.
And I'm sure, like Rand said, I think Rand and Tim, we talked to Tim about this as well. Tim goes, listen, bro, they want to stomp the shit out of you. Phil, I understand you want to be kumbaya, you want cross progression, you want all of us to unite, whatever you want to do, but bro, listen, PlayStation is out there to kill you, Phil.
Yep.
In 2016, 2017, kind of 2018-ish, Phil was trying to be kumbaya, like trying to get the cross progression, trying to do this, trying to unite all gamers. He was talking about PlayStation games, success of PlayStation games, like putting the screen, what game was it? Naughty Dog and Aloy behind him in that GDC. Live conference.
Yeah.
He was trying to be nice, but when he understood that the way PlayStation is moving, they're trying to kill Xbox. He thought, shit, I need to play ball. And I'm glad Phil is playing ball right now, and he's seen what's happening right now. Phil's the killer.
Yeah, plus, I mean, Sean, not just that, but plus, I'm sure he just really sat down and paid attention to what PlayStation was doing with some of their deals, man. How you have marketing and say, yo, you can't even say that shit is on your console?
How did we find out about that? That was
the court
ABK deal. Yeah, ABK deal.
Yep. I mean, they was very aggressive and feeling you got to fight fire with fire, bro. You can't just let them be super aggressive and you just take it. No, you got to go back aggressive, man. So that's what Xbox is doing, and now people mad about it. But Jim Ryan, like he is what he is. Like I said last night, what is his legacy? What is Jim Ryan's legacy for PlayStation now that he's about to retire in some months? I don't know. His legacy is him crying about the ABK deal and putting games on PC after a year or two. That's what I think about when I think about Jim Ryan. Flat out,
they're giving him. He's saying they're giving him 6 months.
Yeah,
they should have someone in place.
Yeah,
for them in 6 months, but they want to get that guy from the mobile division.
Yep.
To step in for the bit.
Did you see your boy Dreamcast guy? He didn't read the article. He just read the title. He's like, Jim Ryan is leaving PlayStation effective immediately. Like, read the damn, read the shit, dummy. You didn't see what the hell when the guy's leaving. Like these guys just press record
and go straight away.
And just go straight away, bro. Get as much information as you can before you press record, bro. Profit with the 5. Sony curb stomp and bully everybody when they got in the industry. Now they ran up on someone who they can't push around. Has got them shook 100% because they PlayStation is very aggressive when they came into the gaming industry, bro. Very aggressive. Long Little Black Mamba with the 10. He got packed. Studio mismanagement giving Bungie too much power and ruining them. Price increases with no success. Bad hardware, too late for games as a service. Bad third-party deals. Failed PlayStation Plus and how he handled ABK. When you said something in there, I would love to talk about. Too late for games as a service. I thought about that recently, bro. Like, they're trying to do games as a service now. Like, not just now, Sean. Those games that they're working on are still a few years away.
Bro, how long does it take to make games there?
4 to 5 years.
5 years now. 4 or 5 years. Easy.
Yeah, man. They have Helldivers. That's published by them, but it's developed by, I forgot who developed it. But is that game going to move the needle? Probably not. Is Fair Game probably going to move the needle? Probably not.
It could just be another, what's that game we liked? People Can Fly game. Outriders.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, but it didn't really move the needle for them.
It didn't move the needle, no.
Like, after 2 months, it was like kind of gone.
Bro, let's be real, Sean. This is PlayStation having first-party games as games as a service. Now, some of these games as a service, they are going to drop on PC day one, which is smart. When people buy PlayStations, besides the casuals, they don't buy PlayStations for games as a service. Like I said, the casuals will buy, of course, Fortnite and Call of Duty, but the PlayStation community, they don't want that shit. They want these single-player, first-party, behind-the-shoulder, deep narrative games. That's what they want. And if they're not going to get that, what are they going to do? I don't know, man.
We don't know what's going to happen for the future of PlayStation. Let's be real there. Like, there's so much is changing in the industry. Where will it go? Like, what will happen? They keep sticking by the metrics, console sales, and I know people love to stick to the old metrics and traditional ways of selling consoles. That's not the only way you're making money. And like that, we seen that leak graph. They're making less money, bro. They're spending more, they're making less.
Yeah. Ray, facts. Ray with the 5. I'm sad Jimmy Boy going away. In my crying Reggie voice. What will Reggie do now? No more sleepovers. People been asking what Reggie gonna do, man. Shit. Matt Morey with the 5. What's your thoughts on the Sony Pony Amazing Lucas? That dude called the ABK deal a nothing burger. I actually saw that video. He said it's a nothing burger, and it's just coping. You know, he's hurting.
fear.
Yeah, that's all it is, bro. He's hurting. He knows it's a big deal. How is ABK a nothing burger, bro? Stop it. DJ Brodo Dogs with the 2. Cyberpunk reset my perks. Don't recall what I had. Man, that's messed up. Reset your perks.
Damn.
Jay Rember with the 5. I'm almost confident that the next PlayStation behind CEO will make their games day and date. I think that would be smart for them to make their games day and date on PC, bro.
I agree, because
that makes sense.
it makes sense because game price is not cheap, and bro, they're costing $200 million. These games, $200 million. They're not cheap. These games are not cheap anymore. People gotta understand. You gotta keep bringing in that money, and the difference between Xbox first-party games, they had a tacked-on multiplayer game with the microtransactions. PlayStation never had one first-party game with microtransactions, and them bitches were costing $200 million.
Yeah. Hey man, look what High Road has said. I just realized Jim used up Sony's budget and dipped. That's an interesting point, bro.
That's right. It makes a great point, guys. Absolutely great point.
Use that budget and say, I'm out. I'm gone, man.
But yeah, we'll see how this plays out for the next 4 or 5 months. We're gonna just keep talking shit no matter what. I don't care. It is what it is. Now, Durt, let me transition into the Star Wars topic for a minute. Star Wars. I remember in 21 or 2020 that showcase, the September showcase. 2021, wasn't it?
Yep.
20.
That was
Whatever
21.
that
Yeah, because they ain't had one in 22.
Or either 2020 or 2021, one of them, yeah. I remember watching some. Obviously, you go down and look at some people's reactions as you do that. See how they're reacting with certain news when it comes to like a state of play or Xbox game showcase or just a showcase in general. And I remember when they were showing Star Wars, people lost their damn minds. They were saying, "Yo, how is it possible? How did Phil Spencer slip up? They own Obsidian. They made the original game back in the days, KOTOR. And how did Phil Spencer not see this coming from Sony? Sony is playing chess while Xbox is playing checkers. I remember the shit talking they were saying, the shit talking they were doing. I remember when they were saying that Phil messed up big time. He let this slip through his fingers. How can he let this slip through his fingers when Obsidian, they own Obsidian, a first-party studio, made the first game back in the days? How could they let the new remake slip?
I thought BioWare made it.
Was it BioWare?
Yeah, I think it was BioWare.
Was it? What did Obsidian make then?
The second one. Hold on, let me double check because I thought it was BioWare that made it.
We run with it. You fucked up my flow.
I'm sorry, Sean. I'm sorry.
Anyway, let me run with that shit. KOTOR 2, same shit. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, I think
shit.
they made part 2. Yeah, they made part 2.
Yeah. Let me run with that shit. Yeah, Obsidian made a second one, guys. So Obsidian made a KOTOR game anyway. It is what it is.
There you go, Sean.
There we go. Let me slip it up a bit. Shout out to the homies and that. And I was like, yeah, listen, you POS, Dirt, you messed up the floor. Should let me run with that shit. Dave said, how did you let them slip? How could you let PlayStation get one under you? But guys, let me show you something. Look at this shit. Who's slipping now? Bitch. KOTOR has been cancelled. All of you dudes were talking that shit. Obsidian should have been making this game. Only to find out when you guys were talking that shit about Phil Spencer slipping up. Who's slipping now? Huh? Look at yourselves. Punk bitches. Damn it, Dirt. You can't see it. Xbox zoom in. Dirt, they can't see it, so read it out to the homies.
PlayStation has hidden the trailer for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake and deleted its announcement tweet, causing speculation the title could be in trouble. Now, check this out, Sean. Steven Totillo, he asked Disney some questions. So let me show you. Let me share my screen.
Let's go, killer.
Steven Totillo, he was quote tweeting what we just read.
Yep.
He said, ask Disney what was up, and they sent me to Sony.
Oh, shit.
Ask Sony what was up, and they said, as part of normal business, we delist assets with licensed music when the license expire. Of course, now I'm asking why the music license would expire for an upcoming game. That's a great question, Steven.
A great question.
Why
Steven
would the
Stephen.
music license expire for an upcoming game?
You don't find that what that's suspicious?
Bro, that shit is canceled, man. Aspire, bro, you know that shit canceled, dog.
You know what was crazy though, guys in the chat? If you did listen to them other podcasts, they were shit talking about Phil Spencer. I'm telling you right now, I'm crossfiring them. They were shit talking. Phil messed up big time.
Like yesterday?
No, when that shit got announced.
Oh yeah, when it had announced. Okay.
They were saying, "Yo, Phil Spencer slipped up. They got an Obsidian underneath their own belt, and how could they let this game slip away when the original? Sorry, I was mistaken. The original game was on Xbox. That's why I was slipping. That's why I was getting it wrong. The original game was on Xbox. How could you let that slip up, Phil? What was Chris though? They kept saying, Phil, you should be gone. You slipped up, letting games like this. Listen, you're letting games like this slip away from you when the original game was on the OG box. You ain't it,
bro. Yeah, I remember. I don't listen to that dog shit podcast. I don't know how you and J Rock and guys do it, but I know you guys do it for content. But it's like this. Let me get the super chat before I go. El Monte with the 5. No matter what the next CEO is, PlayStation fanboys are going to be the same annoying. They're gonna be the same annoying AF. Absolutely, man. They will be.
Facts.
Black Mamba with the 2. Remember this all because Sony wanted more cinematics. I do remember that. But let me say this with the thing about Phil Spencer. The thing with Phil Spencer, bro. The thing with KOTOR, I should say, what happened with that? You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, okay, that's cool." That's, you know, because we was wondering, is it going to be a timed exclusive? Oh, it says Sony's publishing it, so PlayStation guys use that as ammunition. Okay, that's fine, man. But I think Phil Spencer realizes it's all about their first party portfolio. Yes, they do want to have some third party deals, but the money they're spending is on first party. It's on first party, man. They're building their first party content. So yes, PlayStation got KOTOR, but maybe Phil Spencer and them knew. Was like, who the hell is Aspire? Like,
that's
nah,
right.
We good. We good. So yeah, KOTOR looks like it's not coming out. KOTOR remake looks like it's not coming out. And like, it is what it is, bro. But things are looking spooky over there, man. KOTOR,
spooky, bro.
Deviation Games, factions. What's going on over there at PlayStation Land? We got to ask the question.
We should be asking them questions because the PlayStation dudes say the same question when they talk about like when the Xbox when it came to was the perfect dog developers. What's going on over there? What's Matt Booty doing? What's Phil Spencer doing? What's going on with the State of Decay team? What's going on with this team? What's going on with Rare? Where's Everwild? Where's Hellblade? Hellblade was announced in 2020. Where is these games? Them are the same questions they still they keep asking. So why can't we ask the same questions?
Yep. 100%.
This game you were hyping because it was an Xbox exclusive back in the days. So you were talking that shit. What's happened now? That bitch is dead. Gone. Maybe PlayStation does not have any more money. Maybe the Jim Ryan did spend the money. Over the
Bro,
budget.
they dropped 2 pieces of hardware that's going to flop in the same year. And hardware is not cheap to make. Think about that. Maybe he was spending way too much money, not enough coming back in. Maybe those charts that Derek Strickland made were true. I'm just saying.
Yo, guys in the chat are saying that Disney was rethinking them exclusive deals. Maybe. Who knows? Listen, they got one game like Spider-Man. Sells great. You expect other games to do the same? I don't expect Indiana Jones to sell like a Spider-Man game, even if it was a multiplayer. Spider-Man's it's a big IP because of the MCU as of right now, and in general. But when it comes to Xbox, it's a different metric. We don't need to worry about sales. Will sales be great? Yeah, it'll be cool. But they want engagement and people to keep subscribing to Game Pass and stay in the ecosystem. That's what they want. And play your games anywhere. Not locked down to one box.
Yep.
That's what they're doing.
Yep. And they made fun of that too, Sean. Look at you now. We had super chats. Rain G4 said with the 5, what if Sony don't really own PlayStation? What?
I don't know, bro, man. Listen, it's a lot of PlayStation's had a bad year this year. A lot of negative news. If it comes from the hardware, now Jim Ryan's leaving. Some of the online future games are looking spooky. I'm not sure what's going on with PlayStation right now. It's going to be interesting. The showcases have been complete dog shit. That showcase in May broke these ponies. Just remember that, guys. PlayStation broke these ponies in May. And then they start capping for baby steps.
It did, Sean, because you know what? I think, one part about that showcase we don't talk about enough. We've definitely mentioned it before, but something we don't talk about enough is that was the showcase they had after 2 years and no shows, bro. That was the showcase they put out after 2 years of no showcases. They had a couple of state of plays here, focus on third party and shit. 2 years, man. That's why most people thought they was going to have a good show. I thought they was going to have a good show. I was like, that's 2 years. They'll probably have a pretty good show.
We said that shit. Come on, they must have something.
Yeah, like 2 years. Yeah, man.
You know what was crazy though? What's different? Like when it comes to this year, PlayStation always did them. Like I said, when they do the CGI, like they always show the game. They always show the game with a nice CGI cinematic trailer, but like the last 2 years, they haven't done shit. Like they haven't showed something like 2, 3, 4 years away. Like normally when you used to see like the PlayStation, go back to the 2016 and 2015 E3s, they used to do that great cinematic trailers and slash of gameplay in between. But like recently they haven't been doing that. That's how a lot of people are upset. A lot of the opponents are upset. Like disappointed. Like what's going on with Sony? What's the score with Sony? Where are these other games? Where are the main flagship title games? It's going to be a shit show. Yeah, 100% Mark Smith. It's going to be a shit
Yeah,
show.
man. I mean, this is fun for me and Sean. Hey, Sean, do you remember the conversation? I always bring this up, y'all, so bear with me. But I just never forget it. Me and Sean, during quarantine when we was on Xbox Live talking, and, we was, like starting to be cool and like starting to get to know each other. And like we was both like, man, I'm so tired of this shit, dog. This was like kind of right before the X dropped out, the X and S dropped. And we was like, man, I'm so tired of this shit, man. When will Xbox be able to, when can we start talking that shit? Like, remember that time we had that conversation?
Yeah.
And then when the X and S dropped and then the PlayStation was beating Xbox in comparison bids. We was like, what is dog? Damn it. And Sean, but me and Sean, we both said, Sean, it'll come, Durt. It'll come, Durt. But we knew they had bought ZeniMax at that time, but we both were super optimistic about the future because they just bought ZeniMax. We was like, yo, Xbox is going to be fired, bro. But man, I can't wait till they get here because opponents were still talking mad shit because PlayStation was winning the comparison vids, and it was like, damn, when is it going to change, bro? It's been a long game. It's been a long haul, but let me tell you guys something. If you don't see what's happening right now, you don't want to see it. If you don't see how Xbox has momentum, if you don't see how Xbox has a roadmap that PlayStation really can't compete with, if you think Spider-Man is going to destroy Xbox for 2, 3, 4, 5 years in a row, you're wrong. Because while Spider-Man is going to do well, we just don't know anything about PlayStation right now. PSVR 2 flopped. Bro, I just saw Chris Hart promote Foam Stars beta, bro.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah? Xbox Zoom in Extra.
Oh, you already got it up.
I had it ready because I thought you might mention it. I was waiting for it.
Oh,
guys, imagine hyping up Foam Stars. Imagine that shit.
He's down bad, bro.
It shows you how down these PlayStation dudes are. That's how, bro. Imagine hyping Foam Stars, bitch. You didn't see me hype Pentiment.
We did not hype Pentiment.
No. Look, the game can be great, but you didn't see us guys. About most of us guys hyping Pentiment. Don't let any of these gamers stop the hype. Pentiment's gonna be the ultimate game. Let's get it going. No. A game like Starfield and the big AAA games we will celebrate. The smaller games we will celebrate. But don't come here and just trying to hype like Foam Stars or some shit.
Bro, Chris Hart is crazy. He had hyped up Destruction All-Stars. He was saying Destruction All-Stars got more players than Halo Infinite. I was like, stop it. Stop it. Listen, man, he's slow. He's a little slow. Let's be real. He's a little slow.
Oh, man. Foam Stars, guys. Look at this shit. Look at the games we're talking about, what we hyped for. Starfield, Motorsport, Indiana Jones, Evolved, Hellblade 2, Fable. Them are the games we're talking about. Contraband, Project 007. That's the shit we're talking about. But out here on the street corners, these podcast bitches are hyping Foam Stars. That is saying something there.
Yep.
I know Pentiment's your game of the year, but let's be honest. I'm sorry for this, but let's be honest.
The foams.
Don't nobody give a fuck.
Bro, the Foam Stars beta though. He hyping up the Foam Stars beta. Let that sink in. This is the guy that comes in here talking shit once in a while because we block so many of his accounts. Hyping up a Foam Stars beta. Okay, man. That shows you how they ain't got no games. Hyping up a Foam Stars beta. A game where you're shooting foam at other people. Let that sink in.
You did? What if they start hyping up baby steps?
No, they might, bro. Even like Splatoon is like paintballs. Paint. You shooting paint at people. That's cooler than foam.
Absolutely crazy, bro.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. They get these super chats before we get into it.
Slim Reaper with the 5. I'm glad there's a podcast that hold these ponies and pony bots accountable. Let any of this stuff happen to Xbox. It will be a month-long hate. It will be month-long hate on Xbox. You know what?
Like a year.
Bro, they was talking about Redfall for 2 weeks.
And what did they say about Redfall Dirt? Get rid of Phil Spencer.
Yep. But you know what, Sean? I just saw this. Let me send this to you because it goes to show you before Redfall came out, they was talking shit.
Let me. Okay.
I'm about to
there.
send. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. I was about to post it. No, I don't want to post it. Before Redfall came out, they was talking crazy shit about. Oh, they took it off of PlayStation. They took it off. But with the 5, Sony under Ryan invested 1.45 billion into Epic Games from 2020 to 2022 for Metaverse and VR. Epic just laid off 900 to reach financial sustainability. Awful. Yeah, man, I saw that, bro. I thought Epic was doing amazing.
Bro, I thought Epic was, like I said, you gotta understand, it's not easy, bro.
It's not.
And when you launch new products on hardware, all companies do this shit, and it's not nice to see that happen.
Yeah, but with the 5 Xbox games, Halo, Overwatch, WoW, Diablo, Elder Scrolls Online, Fallout 76, Minecraft, Sea of Thieves, etc. Sony games as a service games, Destiny, then Crickets. Yep.
Talk that shit, bro.
Facts, bro.
TTS player.
Call Weed member for 6 months. PSVR is so lackluster. Some of these ponies are not hyping that Crossfire X VR game. Oh my God, man.
Yo.
Remember how they trashed Crossfire Xbox? I loathe all of them. Yep. Yeah, bro. Crossfire X. Goodness. Smony Love with the 200 yen. How about BBL Simulator? What? A BBL. Bro, I saw a woman with a BBL today, bro. It looked terrible. I don't mind a decent looking BBL, but her legs were skinny as hell with this big, like an ant. How you walk around looking like an ant? SSJ for Omega with the 2. Look, they got quantum error. Oh yeah, that game.
What is that game?
Yeah, I have no idea. Did it come out? I don't think so.
I have no idea. Bro.
Adidas 20 Defy. Sugar Cube said he was tired of Spider-Man. He tired of swinging in the same places. Sugar Cube did say that. Like, he said, I'm tired of swinging in the same places, Durt.
Oh man.
Oh, my daughter called me. Hold on for a second.
No worries, bro, man. No, 100%. Like, it's crazy to see what's happening with just the future is crazy, and that's what we're talking about. How many people? Well, you guys are saying now, I wonder what Crossfire is going to be like today. Watch how to do it. Watch how it goes back to was the Xbox somehow. Somehow they will blame Phil Spencer or they blame the Series S for Jim Ryan leaving. That's what they're gonna say. It's the Series S fault. It's Phil Spencer's fault. If Phil Spencer did it the organic way, Jim Ryan would still be here. Now, player, we do it the way you want to do it. Yeah, Call of Duty can buy that shit. We can buy that shit. But talking about this, when people are capping, you talking about this Red Dragon there. This was before the game launched.
Yep. When they found out that Xbox canceled the PlayStation version, look, he tagged Phil Spencer. He pulled games from PS5. Then he scroll up a little bit, Sean. Then he tagged Lena Khan and on. Yeah, he tagged the CMA, Lena Khan, FTC. You see this shit we talking about? Then when the game released, what happened? When the game released to average scores, below average scores, they was laughing and saying Phil Spencer needs to be fired.
Crickets. They just kept talking about Phil Spencer.
Yep.
Let me pull this back. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen, player. Yeah, man. Listen, guys, it's gonna be a fun generation, guys. Just listen, enjoy it, because we know our future is looking much brighter. We know the way the business model, gaming business model is moving, and just business in general is moving. Xbox is on it. They're doing it. They're doing it the right way. The amount of developers are making different style of games they want to make, not games they're getting forced into make. That's the difference. Double Fine is making the game they want to make. Evolve is making the game they want to make. First they had like a co-op or some shit online. They scrap that shit. Make the game you want to make. The Arcane Studios going back to making what they make best, single player games. This is what we're talking about. All of the studios, the smaller ones with the bigger ones, are doing what they're doing right now. You think Hellblade 2 will be on the same level as it is right now if they were if Ninja Theory was independent? You think their punk asses could have got a brand new studio built from the ground up? You think their punk ass could go to Iceland and take photo shots and all that bullshit? In 4K, 8K, 12K cameras? You think they could have their own mocap studio? No. None of that shit. They would have been doing the same shit in the cafeteria. That's what they would have been doing. But it's a different ball game right now. A different ball game. And Xbox has got the ball and they're leading with it. Trust me. Who got sniped into, oh shit, 86K?
Oh, what happened? Hold on. I'm sorry, I had to do something in the background.
That's alright, bro. Chris Hart got timed off 86K.
Oh, you mean Mr. Foam Stars itself?
Mr. Foam Stars himself. 86K times 4. TTS play, TTS.
Did she say pick her?
Sniper Alliance, yeah, we should have an achievement or some shit for that.
Yeah.
Man, this is awesome, bro. A lot of fun. Do you know what? We'll talk about Halo. Well, I can't be asked talking about that PC port. It is what it is.
Hold on, sir.
It's all good, bro. I'll transition to the Aloy stuff. 142. Now everybody knows Aloy, aka Whore of the Mountain, is finally coming to the PC platform. Now, after all of that shit talking these PlayStation dudes were doing, shout out to Nixus for coming by and saying, listen, yeah, Abdullah, I've not looked into it, but they arrested the man. People know, listen, people would have known who shot Tupac. Let's be real. People would have known who shot him. But we'll talk about that later. Nexus is pulling through once again, pouring the complete edition. Now, if you guys remember, when Horizon Whore of the Mountain launched, I remember that game was buggy and it had some broken bugs in it. 5 out of 5. You remember that shit? But shout out to Nixus for giving the complete version to the PC coming next year. Next year, PC people are eating good. A brand new game. But the problem is, it's too late. For us, it's shit talking. For PlayStation, for dropping a game 2 years later, that game will be lucky to sell 1 million copies. Lucky to get past 1 million copies. That's the problem. These punk asses need to do better. Nixus is doing their best, but PlayStation first party studios, they need to learn how to develop games on the PC day one. Look what happened to the Last of Us remake on PC. That shit is a 56 or 54 Metacritic. That's the problem. They need to stop dropping these $200 million games day and day on PC. I don't give a shit what these other punk asses YouTubers say. Oh, PlayStation does it the right way. They're going to double dip. They ain't double dipping for shit. Who wants to play a 2-year-old game? Nobody gives a shit about a 2-year-old game. An old game is done. When people are excited to play a game, everybody wants to play at the same time. Everybody wants to play the same game at the same time. 2 years later, come on. Let's be real, you got to be something special to do that. Maybe a prime example is just like GTA. But that's because of the modding community, what they do in the modding community. Only certain games can get away with it, but you trying to like drop a game 2 years later that's been out on the PlayStation, and the game is probably like $20 or some shit. Go to a GameStop, and you want people to pay $70, $60 for a 2-year-old game? That's a problem, you punk ass bitches. Crazy to me, man. Absolutely crazy, man, to see this shit. Yeah, what's going on? Duke Toga, what's going on, killer? Rare is in the chat. Zinc, Black Knight, Ice Cold. It's crazy, bro. I don't know what they're going to do in the future. Let's see how things play out. But if they're dropping games 2 years later, they ain't going to sell like that. Come on, man. Let's be real. You seen what Starfield was doing on the Steam charts? You seen them sales. You think Starfield, if it launched 3 years later or some shit, is gonna have the same impact? It'll sell, but it's not gonna have the same impact. That Starfield's a different type of game though, because of the modding community. But when you put everything day one everywhere, that shit sells. Day and day makes a big difference. Bunty, I got it, bro. Don't worry about it, play. Bunty, member for 7 months. What go on, TTF? Enough respect to the panel and the crew. Pat, pat, pat. Shout out to you, homie. We got it, play. Don't worry about it, play. Spoon in love with a 200 yen, my Japanese brother. Well, he's moved there. Baby Steps, aka BBL Simulator. Talk that shit, bro. Them skinny ass legs with a fucking fat upper body or some shit. Nah, it's gonna be interesting, guys. Trust me. When the time comes, this year alone is crazy. When the ABK deal is done, it's gonna be a different ball game. Why so serious? Goes, if Tupac was alive, he would have been a bot. Facts. Absolute facts. Nah, man, that's interesting, man. Hopefully everything's okay with Durt at the moment. Silent Cypher with a 2. What's going on, Playboy? I see you talking that shit. Don't worry, Sean. Sony has a secret showcase, laughing out loud. Bro, how many secret showcases does Sony have in the back pocket? They probably got secret games on top of that. I remember when PlayStation dudes were talking about, now the ABK deal is getting done. Now PlayStation can show off the full cards. The showcase in May was the fake one. Now they're going to show the real one. Bitch, what happened? Baby steps. Your showcase, that PlayStation showcase started off with baby steps. Look at that shit and tell me it's not spooky. I remember Dog Shit Game Show Expert. Yes, I remember him. The next people are saying there's another showcase coming in October time. Then what are they going to say? Wait a minute. I'm Al-Kafa to you, 100% right. Wait a minute. PlayStation's going to announce something at the Game Awards. Probably Death Stranding 2 will be there. Let's wait to Game Awards. Look at yourselves, Pony. You're sounding stupid. Absolutely stupid. Those bangers, yeah, facts, bro. Adrian Tapes. 1 second. Let me pull that shit up for you. Them bangers.
Those bangers back to back.
But they didn't have bangers. They had them dog shit showcases.
Those bangers back to back.
They had back to back. Dumbasses. And people must be thinking, yeah. This is what happened to them punk ass bitches when the May showcase went down.
Loving you is easy, cause you're beautiful. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Reggie? That was pretty.
That was pretty. And I love seeing these guys have a mental breakdown. You can't make that shit up. You can't keep that.
I'm sorry. Sean had a emergency back here. I'll be right back. Just give me a second.
Bro. You can't make that shit up. That is the natural look of someone mentally breaking down. You can't fake that. You cannot fake that. When you see someone having a mental breakdown, disappointment, 2 years in the making, it shows on someone's face. And in that clip, what we've seen over the last few months, it shows that these PlayStation dudes were down bad and still down till this day. They had to cut for the state of play. They couldn't do back-to-back bangers of dog shit shows. They couldn't do that. They had to give it a 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. You remember that Baby Steps started off the last showcase, and what did it say? What is these dudes? 1 second. Let me find that shit. Here we go.
10 out of 10. This was incredible. This is a 10 out of 10. Bart, what's your score?
11 out of 10. Yo, listen, everything that I wanted, I got.
PlayStation.
You hear this shit? Everything he wanted, he got. Baby steps, is that what you wanted? Is that what you wanted? Everything I've got, everything I wanted, I got. Bullshit. Absolutely bullshit. And dudes are here giving it 11 out of 10 and 10 out of 10. Please stop. Please listen. Like the homegirl Luca would say, please, please, please. Luca,
Shut the fuck up.
nobody wants to hear that bullshit coming out of your mouth. 11 out of 10, 10 out of 10. This is what I say about these ponies. They're full of shit. They can't keep it real.
Sorry about that, man.
No, it's all good play, boy. Last week or 2 weeks ago, every single one of us guys said, you know what? Tokyo Game Showcase, the last one was better last year. We gave it around a 6.5 or 7. That's what we gave it. Imagine me saying, everything they showed, I got, like the Yakuza games coming day one to Game Pass. And I give it a 10 out of 10. You be Sean, you full of shit. You're full of it. This is why I keep saying they will never ever be real, and they will never, only sometimes, once in a blue, they try to be real. But sometimes they're upset because, like, the main showcase, they felt that was some real shit. They took that to heart because that was 2 years in the making.
Hey, John, man, that showcase was so bad they couldn't cap and act like it was great.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. They couldn't cap for that show because that hurt them really bad. That shows the expression on the face. They knew they couldn't cap for that, but they don't shit, man. PlayStation is doing quite bad. Let this state of play come. We got to cap for it.
Yeah,
They showed Final Fantasy once again and fucking Spider-Man swing to the left. Them were the two best games there.
Yep.
Come on, man. Shit's crazy to me, bro. Absolutely crazy to me there.
I agree with you, man. Yeah, sorry about that, bro. We having issues back here. THX with the 2, Sony knows ponies will fight console war for them. Of course.
Listen,
gonna
I
fight
enjoy
to
the
the
console
death.
war. I love talking shit. But come on, you gotta be real sometimes. These guys giving it a 10 and 11 out of 10, and they weren't the only ones. That's the problem. If you're giving them type of shows a 10 out of 10, shit, Xbox Game Showcase was a 20 out of 10. If you want to do that, that shit's crazy, dude. Absolutely crazy.
11 out of 10, bro. How can you get anything 11 out of 10 to start off with baby steps? Come on, man.
That shows you how low the standards are right now.
Yeah.
Because they ain't got shit. I'm sure, look, these PlayStation dudes are upset. Absolutely upset, man. Yo, dude, do you remember that time, bro? It was crazy, though. Like, do you remember that time when Reggie was lied to you or some shit?
I don't recall, bro.
You don't remember when Reggie lied to you?
Nah.
No. Shall I remind you?
Yeah.
Baby, we all got secrets. It's okay. Are you telling me that you are not
Yeah, I'm not a woman.
white? Oh, the deception. The betrayal, man. You deceived me.
Calm down. I'm an FBI agent. I was uncovering a...
Negro, please.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
something wrong with you, man.
What's wrong with you, Playboy?
Something wrong with you.
Yo, dude, guess what time is it, killer?
What time is it? Oh, shit, it's 2. It's 2.
Time to talk that shit.
It's We Believe Green, baby.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Rocking with a Chat. We'll keep this kind of sweet and short. And guys, I will drop a link in the chat. You guys got 2 minutes to talk your shit. Let's go, killer.
The homie Zink, what's up, bro?
Hey man, Durt, I'm apologizing to you early. This week was so tough. Nobody in the chat had any dirt jokes today.
Oh, shit.
But now, of course, that shit gonna start up. Hey, but it's okay. I already tied my shoes up before I called in. Just pull up and we'll go touch up a few of these motherfuckers.
There you go.
Hey, hey, look, man. This is the greatest ever. Hey, what I want to know is where's Destin, Paul Tassi, Ryan McCaffrey, uh, Jeff Grubb? Where are they at with the Sony's and development hell stuff and this management with these games? Because they don't have any roadmap anymore. And when I wish I'd have known this earlier. I think that article came out with what's his name? I'm forgetting the dude from Sony already. Jim Ryan. That article came out. He was talking to Fidelity Investments. And he said that the ABK deal wasn't more important than his Bungie deal. Dude, that Fidelity Investments was like, is this dude insane? Man, and I got to shout out some of these jokers in the chat, man. They were crazy. Long live the Black Mamba came up with that 86,000 bullshit. I jumped on it, and then G-Fat J came in with his shit. But in here, we could talk about, like you said, Durt legacy. What is Jim Ryan's legacy? Here, if they don't build a statue of Bonnie Ross, it's a shame. But I know she have a statue over there. That chick took over a great game with no team, and I said this before. She took over a great game with no team, recruited 70% of Bungie's team, including the original writer. This chick, she have more. She's a better recruiter than Deion Sanders. What's Jim Ryan's legacy? He took something that was doing pretty good, and then he left with nothing. It's nothing left there, dude. I mean, they literally have no roadmap. Hey man, I got to get out of here. I took off work for this shit. I'll talk to y'all later.
Take care, killer.
Yep.
Yeah, no roadmap, bro. None at all. What's up, Deploy? What's up, homie?
What's up? What's up?
What's
Zink,
up with you, man?
Zink took some of my points about the media, like why they're not calling out PlayStation about all their bullshit, and the media should be hyping up Xbox. But Xbox is doing fucking phenomenal. Everything, Game Pass, every week is a fucking game. And I can't play them because I'm fucking playing Starfield. I can't stop fucking playing Starfield. The game is fucking incredible, and this the first year I ain't buy 2K at launch.
Good.
I bought two, but it wasn't like I was saying, like, most of these fucking PlayStation dudes came in the PS4 generation. I've been gaming since the 80s. I played the fucking PlayStation. I was playing Rival Schools, Tekken, and all that shit. And like I told you guys, I got arrested for having a PS2 a year too early. So these, and then I stood in line for 8 hours in the rain for dog shit PS3. You know what I'm saying? So I left the PS3 in the PS3 era. I didn't have a PS4. But my homeboy did, and I remember them motherfuckers, they didn't have no games for years. So how the fuck did they rose up to the occasion because of the gaming fucking media kept shitting on Xbox. Xbox had a lot of fucking games. You know what I mean? And PlayStation, they have games until the end of the fucking generation. And then the start of this generation, I saw what the PS5 looked like, and I was like, that don't look next gen to me. I knew something like they were gonna have trouble. Like when I got my Xbox, it was well packaged and everything. I picked up the PS5, it was big ass suitcase with egg cartons, and you had to fucking hook up your PS4 to it to fucking save this shit. Like, you know, Xbox, I just turn on my phone, click, click, boom, I'm set up. All my games is there. You know, it's like there's nothing next gen about the fucking PS5. I played all the PS4 games, see what the hype was. A couple games I like, a couple, you know, some was overrated. I'm not saying they were all bad, but they launched this generation on PS4 hype. Jim Ryan, fuck Jim Ryan, he got fired. He ain't do shit, but all he did was build up the UK. All right, that's all he fucking did. That's his fucking, he built the UK. They didn't have shit. And I wanted to say, what was it? One more thing I wanted to say. I was watching a documentary on Hulu about GameStop. Guess who the fuck was on there? Dreamcast guy. So anybody, in the first 30 minutes, everybody go watch that fucking GameStop documentary. You know, the one about the stock and shit.
The movie?
Yeah, there's a movie called GameStop something. Dreamcast guy is fucking on there. Shit you not.
Shit.
Funny as fuck. But
Did he play the moon?
no, he was like, they showed a clip of his YouTube,
Right.
his ugly face popped up, but I was like, oh shit, scared me, and I turned it off. But like I said, Xbox is doing fucking great. My only thing I hate is the DVR. DVR still dog shit. That's the only problem I got. But
that's right.
I'm not buying no fucking games. I'm playing Forza next week. I'm playing all Game Pass games. Because I don't have no time to play these games. So I'm going to wait till next year to buy all the Alan Wake, Mortal Kombat, and all that shit. I get them on sale. But peace. Everybody have a great weekend. We got Canelo, Charlo tomorrow. I think I'll take Canelo because he's used to the weight.
Yep.
And everybody have a great weekend. Xbox for life. The ponies are down. It's over. Like Vince Carter in 2004 at the Slam Dunk contest. It's over. Peace.
Peace.
Y'all have a great weekend.
You take care. Get his 3.
Oh yeah, one more thing. I'm sorry. One more. Somebody stole my Ryan McCaffrey and made a Twitter account. Give me credit for that, motherfucker. Peace.
Peace, bro.
All right, bro. Let me get these super chats. You bring God the bless one with the 10. It's been forspoken that ponies are taking baby steps in the grieving process. Jim Ryan abandoned them because he couldn't remake his losses on the POS portal. No ponies playing Baldur's Gate 3 at all. Shout out to God the bless one. I was very clever.
Very smart.
Mandingo with the 2. Oh man, is that Durt sitting next to D-Play?
Oh,
no, that wasn't Durt. It was just darkness. THX with the 2. Where's the Access Media talking about state of PS5? They're not, and that's what Zink said. Why they ain't talking about that? All right, Carl. Dragon's Blade member for 11 months. Great show, gents. Busy Bee World will catch replay. Thanks, bro.
Busy at work. Yeah.
Oh, busy at work. Okay.
Shout out to you, Playboy.
Yeah, Carl.
Let's go, Carl. We
play.
Yo, what's up? Hey, man.
Good.
I was watching back. I was thinking about this week. There was an Iron Lords podcast a couple months ago now, where Cog brought up the hashtag just one.
Okay.
He made a comment in there. He was like, they don't need to do everything PlayStation does. Like, let PlayStation. That's their brand. They can do that. And he made a point, which I agree with. He was like, the problem is they have taken that and made it seem like that's what a quality game is. Like those big, overproduced, cinematic, third-person action-adventure games. Why? There's a lot of talk from ponies, mostly about how Xbox is ruining the industry. Where's the talk about how PlayStation is ruining the industry with these overproduced games that take forever to develop? They cost too much. And, that's dragging the industry down. Like, that's not sustainable. Nobody ever talks about how PlayStation normalized that and how that's dragging down the industry. But, Xbox make a few acquisitions here and there that's destroying the industry. Game Pass is destroying the industry. I'll leave y'all with that. Y'all have a good weekend.
Yeah, you take care, player. Be safe as well.
All right, brother.
Even Call of Duty and Tyler, these pieces of shits. Let's get a super chat. We got Dragons Blade with a 10. Bots supporting bots. Here you go, bro. Shout out to you, Dragons Blade. Respect, man. All of you guys in the chat, respect. Who do we have next, player?
Rico, what's up, bro?
Oh, shit.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Where the fuck are you now?
Assalamu alaikum, you POs.
Welcome, salam.
Yeah, man. I ain't got too much to say. I just kind of want to do something for these other POSs in the chat. So I can't show the back. So I got these two, and is it showing it in reverse? Because I feel like that would be the most fair.
No, it's good.
Oh, it's showing it. Oh, dang. Well, get y'all phones ready. The screenshot. So the first one I have is
one
the
second. Let me put it as a solo. Go for it.
All right, bet. So the first one I have is the Shang Tsung pre-order bonus, and then the next one
it's frozen.
You said it's frozen? Really?
Yeah.
It's okay now, but it was frozen for a second.
So the first one is the Shang Tsung pre-order bonus for the free, and the second one is the combat pack for the free. I'm gonna turn these around. I'm gonna turn one around at each point. It's gonna be one. It's gonna be two. So just pick one, Dirt. Say 1 or 2.
2.
All right, 2. Was this one 2? I don't know. I forgot. All right. Well, y'all get ready to screenshot the code. So this is as far as I could think of for it to be. This is as far. This is the code. I'm gonna leave it up. For a little bit. If it's showing it in reverse, I'm hoping that it is. So
no, it's good.
No, I wanted it to be in reverse. So like it could have been a little harder, a little more challenging. But I'm gonna leave this up for 10 seconds. 1, 2,
Take a look at this shit.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, you POSs. All right, so that's the Shane Sung one. And now it's the combat pack. So I'm gonna read off the combat pack. With the combat pack, of course you get the Mortal Kombat characters, which is Homelander, Takeda, Ermac, Quan Chi, Peacemaker, and Omni-Man. Of course, the kind of guest characters, you get 5 cameos, which is the Movado, Johnny Cage. Who else? Look, bro, I'm just gonna turn this around. I ain't gonna read all of this. And John Claude Van Damme.
What the fuck are you talking about?
This. I'm tired. Here. So y'all screenshot the code.
Screenshot it, y'all.
Take a screenshot of it.
Hopefully it's not blurry and y'all really can see it. But I mean, even if it is, that's gonna give it a little advantage to somebody else who got carpal tunnel. I'm gonna leave it up for 5 more seconds.
There we go.
And that should be it. Dirt, you gonna have a new show called The Midnight Hour.
Come on, play,
and you know why. Also, we no longer gonna call it. That's just like calling the kettle black. When we say it's calling the kettle griggity or calling the kettle
come on
dirt.
now. That's not necessary.
Sean, you got your little brother in trouble because he stole your he stole your secret recipe and you put bacon under his prayer mat.
Oh, there's no need for that. Come on, player. We should. You know better not to say some shit like that. Come on, playboy.
All right.
Get your punk ass out of here. I've seen a bit.
All right, no, for real. Love y'all, man. Y'all be safe.
Love,
bro.
man, bro. Take care.
Yes, sir. Peace.
All right, we got.
Let's get Bunty in first.
We got Bunty.
Am I still on here? Why can't I leave?
Oh yeah, get out of there, POS. We got Bunty. Bunty, man, what's up, man?
Yo, Wagwan.
What's going on, killer?
Yo, they are cool out and I watch the vibe. Nothing too much. Me just get up, come off of work, 12-hour shift.
Damn,
but we can't hardly hear on it, so low. Oh, my sound so low.
I can hear you well.
Yo, me just a big up the man them. Tell them thank you for everything you're doing at the community because the Xbox community love you. Trust me. Dirt, Sean, the Xbox community love you. Me I tell you because una the only one who I tell the truth and I make it real what really are going. You understand what I say? So, but as I tell you, enough respect to the two of you because una the only one where really I tell it or it really goes in. So I have no more for say, but as I tell you, enough respect and keep up the good work. All right?
Thank you, bro.
Big up on yourself. Enough respect. Big up.
Love, respect, bro.
Big up. Zin.
The voice is awesome.
See, there you go,
Shout out
to you,
that
Bunty.
shit.
Shout out to you, bro.
I love it, bro. We got a super, I think so.
Yeah, let me get the super. Your baby father with the 5 Dirt, they gotta start putting more respect on your name with these jokes. LOL.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
man. They need to show some damn respect, man. All right.
Who we got, bro? Let's see. Go on.
What we got? We got G-Fed. We got Reggie. You wanna do G-Fed now?
Yeah, go for it. Go on. No, get G-Fed afterwards.
Oh, we got G-Fed. Yeah,
last.
G-Fed got to be last, man.
Yeah.
He got. Hey, yo, G-Fed. You got enough time to wait like a couple minutes, man?
Yeah, I can wait.
Yeah, man, you got to go last, bro. You.
Yeah, I'll go last. I'll hop
All
out.
right. All right.
Let's
No,
go.
I mean you can come back. Hold on, let me do that. Hey, what's up, Ray Ray?
What the hell going on here?
What's up, bro?
What's going on, bro?
What's up, Wizard?
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
I just know, man. Goddamn, we losing Jimmy, bro. What we gonna do? Who we gonna make fun of? I
No
mean,
idea,
you know,
bro.
no idea. I mean, Jim, you know, Jimmy is actually Dreamcast guy's grandfather. Y'all didn't know that. But yeah, man, y'all know this is the best show on Friday. I gotta check in. You know, usually my phone overheat on this bitch. But y'all know, y'all keep me entertained at work, so you know, holler at the bros.
Anytime,
But
bro, man. You keep up the good work as well, player.
oh man, you know I'm trying. You know I'm trying. But yeah, I mean, shit. Everybody will come out see us on Wednesdays. We out there. I had to do some cleaning this week, and I'm still kind of
We
salty
told
about
you.
that.
We told you, but it's
Well, you know, it is what it is.
it's a learning curve.
But a lot of my day ones were blocked on my channel. I had to figure out, you know, YouTube make everything hard.
Yeah.
So I had to figure that out and unblock them and shit. But hey, hey, if you don't got haters, you ain't winning. So it is what it is. But I mean, you know, one of these days, I'm gonna get y'all two on the show. I don't know which one first. I think Durt might be first because he's easier to figure out the time. We got to get you on like a Saturday show.
Definitely,
Go
bro. It's
anytime.
got to be earlier. It's got to be earlier, though.
Yeah, we can go anytime on a Saturday. But
That's fine,
y'all boys keep up the good work. Y'all know how y'all are in the community. I hit y'all up later on.
Take care, killer.
Oh, and Durt. And Durt. Hey, Durt, you like a street with all the street lights out? I'm out, bitch.
Oh shit. There's no need for that. Come on, Dirt doesn't need that shit. He doesn't need that shit. Screen name, what's going on, killer?
Yo, what's up? Can you hear me?
We can hear you. What's going on?
Okay, cool. Hey, yeah, no, I just want to say thanks for having me up here, man. I've been listening. I found Dirt first, and then Sean, you're on his show, and then so once I found out you had a show, I came and subbed to you. So it's just cool to finally be up here. First, I just want to say congratulations is in order to Dirt. I heard he had something to do with some of the creative direction with Elder Scrolls 6. You know, they got the alchemy tables are coming back at Elder Scrolls 6. He's the Black Elixir. And also, no, but legitimately though, all jokes aside, on a serious note, I do believe that eventually, with the current trajectory, Sony they're trying to copy what Microsoft is doing, but they can't because they're going to have to start small. And if they overshoot their pockets, they're going to end up becoming a third-party publisher. I really do believe that because they can't sustain themselves. They're imploding. The games are too expensive, man. You got an install base of over 100 million, but you're not even selling 50 million copies of these games. So you know, it's not gonna work, man. But I don't even need the full 2 minutes. It was just cool to be up here and talk to y'all guys, man. I'm out of here.
You take care, and I appreciate the support as well, player.
Yep. All right.
Take care. The homie, Lord Star Killer. What's going on, Playboy?
What's up, guys?
What's good?
I would just start off with a line to King Trash. Look. Yeah, Jim Ryan, Sony, and the ponies found out the hard way when Microsoft puts their backing behind Xbox. Look out. Yeah, Jim's out. And PlayStation is on its way to being a third-party publisher. Yikes. Yeah, I mean, in my professional opinion, because I've been in the corporate world for a long time, honestly, I think Jim was pushed out. They're going to call it retirement, but come on. You had that POS portal. You had the overpriced PSVR 2. You had that POS showcase and state of play. And on top of that, Jim put his chips on the table and thought he could win ABK by crying poor mouth, right? Saying Sony won't survive. Didn't happen. So, in my opinion, pretty sure Sony said, "We've seen enough. Dude, you are out." So, yeah, I don't like seeing anybody, lose their job, or in this case, Jim's retiring, quote unquote. But yeah. I guess that's the end of the road for Jim and the ponies. You got more suffering coming because Microsoft is just starting to warm up.
That's right, man. It's gonna be a
All right,
crazy
Durt,
year, bro.
Sean, y'all have a good weekend. Okay, I'm out.
You too. Be safe.
All right, you too. Thanks.
Bye. Who do we have here? Let's see now. Who do we have here? We got, we got Oracular. What's going on, Playboy?
What's up?
What's good?
Oh, holy shit, just woke up a few minutes ago. 12 p.m. I woke up morning time when my mom was supposed to go to work, which is 6 a.m. Then I slept again, so another 6 hours. Fuck. So I just heard, obviously Jim Ryan got fired. Yeah, he's become the Don Matrick. Don Matrick got fired. Go flip those motherfucking burgers. Jim, go flip those burgers.
Oh shit.
Oh, holy fuck. That's what happens when you release a big bitch. Fucking inferior console. Don't know what the fuck it does in Digital Foundry comparisons. Think about it. You have to pay to get that console. To fucking developers. To have it beat the Series X in comparisons. Think about it. I don't remember when Sean Layden fucking Andrew House, Jack Tretton, not Jack Tretton, yeah, Sean Layden and Andrew House had to, well, it was actually Sean Layden, had to pay the developers to beat their rival console in console comparisons. I don't remember when Sean Layden paid. That's fucking wild and the bitch behavior. So you're gonna have marketing rights to fucking games and multi-platform games, and you're gonna pay either parity or just fucking just have it superior all the way. Now, not all of them, they've had marketing rights, has been fucking, we paid you. Now make it worse on Xbox in Digital Foundry comparisons, which is good, but still, it's still there, even if it's a few. Even if it's a few. Good thing, Series X is still up in Digital Foundry comparisons. It's still curb stomped that fucking big bitch out in Digital Foundry comparisons. But that's still fucking wild.
Oh, no, bro. I'll let you go because I got a couple of people still waiting, Oracular. You take care, player.
Yeah, alright, and I just noticed I wrote my name incorrectly. Fuck, that's what happens when you oversleep.
It's all good. You take care.
Yeah. Alright. No.
The homie, Silent Cypher. What's going on, Playboy?
Dude, what's going on? How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm good. Hey, man. Yeah, I just wanted to dip by real quick. Say shout out to you and Durt. Congrats on the show. Always awesome as usual. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know, man. I know everyone's worried about where Jim Ryan's gonna land once all this is said and done, right?
That's right.
And I just wanted to let you know, I just got back from the grocery store, and I discovered that our boy is the new spokesman for a company.
Oh yeah?
You want to see? I took a photo. I
shit.
thought you might enjoy this. It's I don't know if you can read that.
Let me put on a full screen 1 second. Let me put you on solo 1 second.
I don't
there
know
you
what
go,
that dirt
guys.
is
You can
on his
see it.
forehead,
Jim
but,
Ryan. Jim Ryan. He is the new spokesman.
Yep. So there you go. You can always depend on Ryan for your hygiene issues in the future.
In the future, as you get old, retirement.
Yep. And don't try and run away from the old folks' home because they'll tase you and bring you back to your room. That's actually why he wasn't at that last showcase. But yeah. Anyways, just thought I'd dip by real quick, say
You got
hi.
a minute, bro. Like, what's your take on this overall? Like, I'd like to get you more of a take on like what happened last week with the Xbox leaks, and just incredible to see like what's happening with the ABK deal as well. Like all the last 2-3 weeks has been crazy. Let's be real. It's been every week has been something big, nothing small. Like with Sony, Jim Ryan, Sony's got hacked apparently as well. Last week was the Xbox leaks and the ABK CMA. Like, what's your overall take? What's going on in the last 2-3 weeks in the gaming space?
I mean, ultimately, like I don't think it's a shock that Jim's getting bounced out of his position given the situation that's going on. Obviously, we got a lot of things going. Like ABK is about to close. It's going to be pretty chaotic.
Yeah.
All the games that are coming out, all the things that are getting announced right now, I feel like there's going to be a sea change over the next 6 to 12 months. I'm stoked for it, dude.
They say Dreamcast guys behind you, Freddy Krueger.
I got a whole wall of them. Yeah, it scares the hell out of me every time I look back. I'm like, God damn, am I playing Starfield or am I seeing Dreamcast guy again?
Yeah.
But,
Starfield's
all right, man.
dope, bro. You take care, bro.
Yeah, you guys have a great
Appreciate
weekend.
the support.
See you, bud.
Take care. We got one more than G5 Jake. Yo, Zodiac, what's going on, Playboy?
What's going on, y'all? Can y'all hear me?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. You know, maybe it was about time for Jim Ryan to get his ass up out of there. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying.
It wasn't looking good. It wasn't looking good, bro. Like you was coming out with all these gas games thinking it was going to hit. You know how long it took Microsoft to come out with gas games? Like, it takes time, and you ain't got that. If you keep going at the route you were going. But you know, I haven't heard from y'all in a minute. That's just because there's been a lot of life things going on. You actually caught me in the middle of draining the liquid of this computer real quick because I'm about to change the loop. But I got a few things to say. I think Jim Ryan was kicked out. I don't care what nobody says. Just from the timing is too perfect. The timing is too perfect. We know that the ABK deal is going through. We know that for a fact. There's nothing stopping it. And now that there's nothing stopping, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna get out before the Titanic sinks. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and get out because now he's probably seeing what's gonna happen. He's seeing it. He's like, you know what? They got Call of Duty. We don't have that marketing right no more. It's not going to happen within the next year or two. Yeah. About 3 years, you're going to see that shift in like people buying more Xboxes and PCs and shit like that. And it's going to be a different ball game. And I don't think he's ready for it. Personally, I don't think he's ready for it. And you know what? See, what I like about what he's been doing for PlayStation is that he has been releasing all them games, you know, like Horizon, I said it wrong, didn't I? Oops. But I'm going to play that too. But see, a lot of things that's happening with PlayStation, as long as they keep releasing these games on PC, none of this really affects me too much because I'm getting it all. I like it all. I got my Game Pass. I still play my Game Pass. I still do all my games. I did try Liza P. Too hard for me. I'm a punk. I can't help it. Too hard for me. Like, I got to the first boss and I went, exit stage right. So that was basically for me. That wasn't for me. But Starfield, I don't play as often as I do because I work a lot, especially since I start my new job in a week. So like, I've just been busy. So I haven't been gaming as much. Yeah. So, but out of that, like I said, I've been dipping my toes into other games. I'm waiting for Forza Motorsport right now because that's going to look good. See, if you're going to have a big bitch, at least have a powerful big bitch.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Bro. That's right. That's how you do it.
But I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I just realized my timer expired. I'm going to go ahead and finish doing this. I got to change all of this. So this is going to be completely different the next time you see it.
100%, bro. You take care and be safe.
All right. I'm going to just, I'll be seeing you, brother.
I'll see you down, bro.
All right.
And the one and only, the homie, shout out to G-Fat Jake for ending the show for us. What's going on, Killer?
I want to hear you saying, Oh, what happened there? I was saying, Hey, Sean. Evil's good and ass is good. And shut up your ass.
Evil's good and ass is good. And shove it up your ass.
Oh, that shit never gets old. Never gets old. Hold on, we got more. We can make it, baby. Me and you. You bitch.
We can make it, baby. Me and you.
And of course, last but not least, you really think I'm listening to you? I ain't listening to you.
You really think I'll be listening to you? I ain't listening to you.
I love it, bro. I love it.
Oh, I love that shit. Oh my gosh. Oh, these
Awesome,
ponies,
bro.
these pieces of shits. The shits that hurt, man. They're scrambling. All their narratives are dying. And now your Lord and Savior, Jim Ryan, is gone. He's fired. He ain't retiring, bitches. I guarantee fucking to you. They had to fire him. Guarantee
right.
fucking to you.
100%.
Yeah. With all this pressure and all this hypocritical shit he said over this ABK deal. Oh, I know he was fired. He's not. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he did retire because he is old. I will say that. He's getting up there in age, but I honestly, I would not be surprised if he actually was fired. But anyways, you pieces of shits, you ponies, you shits, I want to see you twerking your ass on that street corner. Twerk it like you've never twerked it before. And guess what, you pieces of shit? We're not done. 2023 is not complete yet. We got Forza Motorsport, motherfuckers. We got Forza Motorsport. And then we got the wraps coming out. I got my Starfield Series X console wrap. Woo! 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 That's right. Woo! And then, we're not done. You look ahead to 2024, and we are eating good. We got Avowed, Hellblade 2, and probably so much more. We are eating good. You ponies, you pieces of shits, especially you, Marlon. It's a wrap. 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 You're losing your shit. Your narratives are dying. Go suck Jim Ryan's dick, you pieces of shit. Suck Jim Ryan's dick. Go follow him into the sunset.
Chapters. Oh, bro.
All right.
I got
Talk
one
that
more.
shit. I'm out of here. Peace.
Take care, player. Peace. G-Fans crazy. Me at the homie. Spoonies, what's going on, killer?
Yo, what up, Sean? What happened to your chapters, man? Your chapters, bro. You killed your chapters.
What's going on, Playboy?
Ain't shit, man. Just chilling, man. I wanted to say what's up to you fellas. Want to rejoice. Actually, no. I want to change that. I'm not rejoicing in the fact that Jim Ryan got fired. It's a sad day. But we must admit that Jim Ryan was the worst executive in PlayStation history. You went from Yoshida to Sean Layden to Jim Ryan. Jim Ryan, flying, snitching, crying Jim Ryan. Oh my God. Like, that's not a lineage that you live up to. The Japanese, and I know about the Japanese, they don't like that. They don't like that snitching stuff. They didn't like it. I know they didn't. That must have been his whole plan. Because, man, it went bad, Sean. It is bad.
It did.
You know? But it is what it is, man. Everybody loses their job sometimes. Everybody's been fired. I wish him the best of luck. I hope he rebounds. Or if he's actually retiring, I hope he enjoys his retirement.
We should put him in Activision.
Ooh, that'll be bad, bro. That'll be a bad day.
That'll be funny, bro.
That'd be awful. That'd be awful. What if Donnie Matrick were to take over PlayStation? What do you think about that?
That's crazy, bro. That'll be insane. Donnie D coming to take over. I think it'd just be someone in-house now, definitely. They look to someone in-house and then pass it on. They don't want someone from outside.
I think so. It'll probably be somebody in-house.
In-house.
But it will still be funny though. They got Donnie D. Because apparently, I've heard a lot about how Donnie D is, oh, he was the greatest Xbox executive. We had games when he was there. We got, Gears, and we got exclusives with what was that game? The Titanfall. We got Titanfall exclusively. We had a really good lineup, launch lineup, and then the Series X launches with nothing. But hey, man, in between that time, there was a mess, right?
That's right.
So like now we're about to see how PlayStation. Honestly, we're about to see how PlayStation recovers from the Jim Ryan mess of these 10 games as a service games that they're about to release, and the downfall or the downgrade of their premise or their priority into their first party, third person over the shoulder, great QTE games that they had, right? We're about to see that. What's going to happen in the next 4 years? I mean, is what are they going to do? How do they recover? Gaming is not one of those things that you can recover overnight. Games take 5-6 years to. Yes, years. Like you've seen Phil, right? Yeah. Phil is still recovering from whatever Donnie D did.
Yep.
He's still recovering, and now we're starting to see the
fruits
the fruits of the labor. You know what I mean? So
yeah, bro, it's gonna be a fun week, bro. Next week is gonna be probably ABK news, hopefully. And I appreciate it.
I hope so.
I know it's late for you over there as well. And you enjoy yourself. Let's enjoy the content.
It's not late, Sean. It's early. It's all about perspective.
Sorry. Early.
It's all about perspective. It's 4:30 in the morning. So it's all about perspective. You have a good night or good day, brother.
Yeah, good night is gonna be for me. But you take care, be safe, man.
Peace, man.
Wow. Peace. Yeah, shout out to all the homies rocking out with us. I'm gonna close the show out. Hopefully Dirt's okay. Once again, let me see this shit. Where are we now, guys? Yeah, so guys, shout out to you. What a great show. This Monday will be WBG at 6 p.m. hopefully, and we'll continue talking that shit. And it's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. I know this Sundays, but they're gonna have a great show. We'll see what's going on with it. So, guys, take care, be safe, and do you know what? Keep talking that shit. Do you know what? I'll play this once more for you, homies.
Baby, we all got secrets. It's okay. Are you telling me that you are not?
Yeah, I'm not a woman.
White? Oh, the deception! The betrayal, man. You deceived me.
Calm down. I'm an FBI agent. I was uncovering a...
Negro, please.
Man, guys, take care, be safe, and I'm out with a classic. Shout out to Kids Move, the marketing director. Woo!
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.